All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Think Fast, our bi-weekly trivia show here on GDQ Hotfix. I am definitely one of the regular hosts, not Corvame, not Swoosh, but it is I, Richard, also known as Augendrocker here, and we're going to be showing a 3-story race here of Octopath Traveler featuring both Sanjan and Sunny Muffin. But before we get started, I do have a couple of announcements that I want to remind you all of before we get started. AGDQ 2023 Online is going to be January 8th to the 15th. The second submission period for games for anything released after September 1st is coming up next week from November 6th to November 12th. If you already submitted 5 games, don't worry, you get 2 submissions in the new game submission period. So go to gamesdonequick.com for more info on that. As well, on October 31st, in 2 days, we have a Halloween Spooktacular that's going to be hosted by Ecdysis, as well as the person that took victory over me yesterday, Smooth Operative. So be sure to check that out if you like spooky, scary games. And, besides that, we have this wonderful Octopath Traveler race going to be starting with Primrose today, and we have Sunny and Sanjan here. How are both of you doing today?
I'm doing great.
Doing fantastic.
All right. Before we get started here, I do have a question. This will not affect your time, but I do have a question for you. We are going to be having a couple of polls in chat later. I want to actually hear both of your opinions on, we have Primrose here. We're going to poll the other 7. What do each of you want to see in those polls as the victors? So Sanjan first.
I want slots, so I want Cyrus.
Okay, respectable. Sunny, what about you?
We want to see my main man, Ulbrich. He doesn't get enough love. His story is great. We want to run around Astera for an hour. You want to pick Ulbrich.
All right, you heard the 2 of them. So later on in this race, again, chat, we will be having that poll later up as we get towards the end of this first run. We're going to have Primrose. We are going to be getting into this race very quickly here. So are both of our racers ready?
I'm ready to go.
All right. I want to wish you both the best of luck, and we'll get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
All right. Primrose. This story's great.
There's lots of RNG.
Yeah, a lot
If you like RNG,
micro RNG.
this is the perfect story for you. But this is the chapter 1, so we're gonna relax a little bit and hold B to skip cutscenes.
Hold on, we can't have you relaxing here, so I'm going to give you a trivia question here. We have a couple of themes for today, so you can kind of get the mind churning a little bit. We have biology, we have Octopath Traveler, we have some speedrunning questions, as well as some geography questions, so be getting ready for that. This first question I'm going to ask you is, who is considered the father of biology?
Charles Darwin?
Incorrect.
It's that dude with an E name. I learned this in high school. I don't remember his name.
I failed biology, so this will be good.
Not quite. You failed biology. All right, so that's about like 15 of these questions. So best of luck for you on this.
This will be good.
But the E name is not correct. There is an E in the name, but it's not the first letter of the name.
Are you gonna tell us the answer? We give up.
If you want to guess again, a little bit older than Darwin. When I say a little bit, I mean hundreds and hundreds of years older.
I want to say one of the Atlas Dam people, because we are in the medieval ages, and they're all very smart and use magic. So I'm gonna go with random Atlas Dam professor.
I'm gonna go Friedrich Nietzsche, because do people even exist? Are we real?
All right. Unfortunately, you've gotten it incorrect. It is Aristotle.
There are E's in that name.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
are
yeah,
E's
that
in that
counts,
name.
right?
I'll give Sunny Muffin 1 second. How about that?
Ooh.
I think you get 1 second for being like, there's an E in Aristotle somewhere.
That was probably the easy biology question too. This is going to be a long speed run.
That was in fact one of the easy ones.
Oh no, I got double bats. Bat RNG.
I got double good old lizards, but I escaped from them because I'm a gamer.
Oh, gaming. Yeah, so we're just going through Primrose's chapter 1 here. We gotta go beat up Helganesh real quick.
If you want a theme for these fights, these early game fights, we like flurry. That's not flurry. That's regular attack.
Oh, I got a regular attack too. Sad.
That's also a regular
Unskilled.
attack. Alright, please, thank you. I mean, I got a flurry, but I suppose
not
it wasn't the
getting any
ideal kind of flurry. I would also not
flurries
like to have to
here.
use a healing grape here.
I had to use one. I'm gonna run out of grapes. It's gonna be sad. So yeah, this fight can just kind of go off the rails and take forever, but it's okay. Not a big deal. This isn't a competitive speedrun, right?
It is not, because it is very much a trivia-based speedrun here.
Oh, speaking of trivia-based speedruns, there's a wonderful
Ooh.
game called Incredible Crisis where you have to speedrun trivia.
I
highly
played that
recommend
game,
it.
and I can tell you it was a great time.
So yeah, that's chapter 1 done. I'm sure Sanjin's ahead of me because I got no.
I am wading through the deserts right now, breaking this poor lizard so I can get my 100% flea rate chance, because I need to hold as many healing grapes as I can. It's not a great walk for Primrose because she doesn't have much defenses, and we do not like getting hit by random stuff around here.
Yeah, fortunately, the game autosaves every screen, so even if we screw up terribly, it's fine. Which I plans on happening at least a couple times.
It's fine, and we could just get carried more by trivia questions.
It's true. You know, we do have a lot of trivia questions here. I think the biology one maybe a little bit too difficult for you. So I'm gonna switch to an Octopath question, because both of you have, had some experience in this game, I guess. Before I ask the trivia question, though, I do want to ask what got you both into Octopath? Like, what kind of convinced you to both play this game and then run it afterwards?
I'll go first. I basically kind of started speedrunning because there's an achievement for speedrunning in Octopath, and
Oh, nice.
I did the Cyrus single story, and then that's how I got into speedrunning.
Sunny?
So I watched Mermilo's AGDQ 2019 run, and was like, oh, it's a JRPG that's under an hour. That sounds like my kind of speed game. So, game's gorgeous, music is fantastic, and it's just like it's hooked me.
Yeah, I remember right when this game came out, Roos SR. Yeah, Sonny might be familiar with him, but
Roos.
he
I
did a
love
lot
Roos.
of routing and figuring out this game, and I was like, wow, this game is pretty short. That's like very unexpected for an RPG speedrun. So, it's good to see. Both of you continuing on learning Octopath Traveler, and again, chat, we are doing the Primrose single story run right now, and that actually leads in to my trivia question. So Primrose, also known as Primula vulgaris, means that it is what in the springtime? What is Primula vulgaris?
Like the meaning of the name?
Yes. What is the meaning of Primrose?
I know primrose is like based on a flower.
Mm-hmm. What's that flower do in the springtime?
Bloom.
That was wise, Squick. I was gonna say that, but
Okay.
I'm ready.
I'm looking for the two words there, Primula and vulgaris.
I'm ready.
Night
and
bloom.
make it.
I'm ready.
It makes fruit.
So they are commonly the first to appear. So Prime Primula being first, Vulgaris is common. So it's common to appear. I think I'll give both of you 5 seconds for that. You both kind of, reached close to the answer there. So you both get 5 seconds. And I do want to remind everyone, Prime might mean first, but it also means if you have Amazon Prime, that means you have Prime Gaming. And that means you can subscribe to any channel on Twitch of your choice every month for free. So, be sure to subscribe if you are enjoying these trivia questions.
Well, that was a flawless transition, Richard.
A+. Hello, frog. All right, one more encounter and my walk is done.
Oh, I gained time on you. I'm not right at the same spot where we got the first big bit of RNG coming up.
No, ants. I hate ants.
Oh, I got the pig.
No, I can't escape from ants.
Brett might die here, actually. I'm gonna YOLO it because why not? Hey, my Primrose is 9 HP.
Speaking of ants are insects, right?
Yes.
All right, so I have a question for you about insects. What is the most common insect in the world?
Fruit fly?
No, Sanjan. Sunny, can you repeat that? I didn't
The
hear.
ant.
That is correct. It is, in fact, ants. So that is 10 seconds there for Sunny Muffin. Congratulations. When Sanjan
Reverse psychology.
ants over, I was like, oh my goodness, this is perfect. I was hoping neither of you would answer ants, but very nicely done from Sunny Muffin there. So congratulations on your time.
Okay, I'll be sitting here resetting for this 10% guard because why not? It's content.
I already failed my first 5. Where are you at?
Same. 7, 8. Doing this, you learn how to count. Counting is fun.
You know how to count? That's cheating.
Octopath taught me how to count. Especially when you do Therion single story.
Yo, let's go. Nice try.
If you've learned how to count to the nearest 1,000, so you don't even need to count one by one here. How many liters of air on average does the average person breathe every day?
3,000.
Is this like an over-under thing?
I'll give you each, let's say...
The closest
Let's
wins?
say 3 guesses. 3 guesses, and then the closest ones after that. So to the nearest 1,000, how many liters of air does the average person breathe per day?
3.
All right, that's incorrect, Sunny.
Liters of air? Or,
yes.
Okay. Let's go 30,000.
Nope, that is incorrect. All right, 2 more guesses for each of you.
I'm gonna say 5,000.
All right, Sunny.
I think it's a lot. I'm gonna go 15,000.
All right, incorrect. All right, final guess.
50,000.
Incorrect, Sunny.
75,000.
All right, so Sunny was the closest with 15. The answer is 11,000. So,
Okay.
Sunny Muffin, you got 10 seconds for that. Getting 11,000 there. Very nicely done. That is
Okay,
a
that
lot
was
of air.
That was 22nd try. We're gaming.
Wait, why am I fighting these guys? I'm just gonna get some good RNG after this. It's gonna be great.
Legend still has it. I'm still trying to allure the guard to my side with my charm.
26 tries. That's pretty good, right?
About an average day of me running Prim single story.
Hey, my dude flurried. Flurry guy, let's go, Pog. He's popping off.
I'll probably kill an encounter. Just so that Mr. Cyrus here can get to level 2, because contrary to popular belief, Russell's ads still hurt quite a bit.
Not secret is just to get good RNG.
Also very true.
So Octopath being a JRPG, kind kind of the good and the bad. The single stories are really short, but it's kind of led to more and more degenerate strategies being pulled out just for like smaller time saves, because it turns out you can just rely on low percent chance stuff to happen when your resets only cost 10 minutes. So most of these single story routes have gotten worse and worse, and this one is actually one of the better ones. So
Is that why you both decided to do this one as the starting story?
no, May told us.
Oh.
May
you were
said so.
Jeez. This is May's favorite character or something? Does she enjoy Primrose?
Who knows? But
I feel like Hana would be more her favorite character because kitties.
Oh, I see.
That's not a McFlurry, Mr. Guardman.
no McFlurry, sad. Is the machine broken?
I think so.
Probably. Actually, speaking of flurries, this place on Earth probably has a lot of it, but what is the most isolated piece of land on Earth?
Mount Everest? No, wait, Antarctica.
Most isolated.
Most isolated.
I'm gonna go with like
most
the Virgin
remote.
Islands.
All right, both of you are incorrect. This is an island, I will tell you that. And if you cannot think of the name, try to think of where it would be in the world.
Middle of the Pacific.
I got impatient and threw the light M early because
Incorrect.
Storyman wasn't
Sanjay?
doing. Well, so if it's not Antarctica, is it just like like an area or like?
No, it's a specific island. There's a name to it, but I will also accept the general area.
I'm thinking there's that really remote island around India. I just don't know the name.
All right,
I just know that it's like a really remote island with like only a tribe, but I just don't know the name. So I would say some random island.
So that island that you're
India.
talking about is North Sentinel Island. I was actually looking that up, and I almost put that as an answer for a different question. But then I didn't actually end up putting that question at all. The most remote piece of land is called Bouvet Island. It is kind of a triangle between Africa, South America, and Antarctica. Basically just in the Atlantic Ocean, just plop right straight in the middle there. So no credit for any of you, but chat. Let's see if anyone got it there. Unfortunately, not either. So
Yeah, I think chat's smart.
That's fine.
I think chat's going to be a lot smarter than both of us. We've got skill issues, but that just means more funny moments for chat. All right, please, Primrose, can you please go first?
I don't think you both have skill issues. I think you both are great speedrunners. You run a lot of games here.
Hi, Kitty.
Oh, you got a kitty too? All right.
Ooh, nice.
That is not the kitty I like. Or that's not the turn I like. Please do not run away, Kitty. I love you. No.
Where are you at right now? Are you Noble Court?
No, I'm still trying to get evasive maneuvers so I can start exploring.
Yeah. So what does evasive maneuvers do? That sounds like a pretty good ability.
Evasive maneuvers doubles the steps. What is this? Cyrus, can you please stop being fast? Evasive maneuvers doubles the amount of encounters you can take before, or steps you can take before being able to get an encounter. And that's very good because we can, start exploring the world instead of me having to run in circles here, grinding for JP. Alright, Primrose first, please. I'm gonna have to heal Cyrus's SP. Bye, Kitty.
So yeah,
Alright, I gotta do this.
I just finished Tressa Chapter 1 after trying to skill issue myself.
Very nicely done.
Legend still has it. I'm grinding encounters and finding a lot of kitties. Hi, Kitty again.
Meowgnificent.
Oh, that's
You're
rude.
getting really good
The
RNG.
cat just threw money at me.
How kind.
Yeah, your cat's being really nice.
The cat just fleed again. Oh dear.
That's okay. There's still plenty of time for you to catch up.
Yeah, it's Primrose, so...
You know, speaking of plenty of time, I want to give you an opportunity to gain plenty of time via trivia. So, you know, I did mention just earlier that both of you are very, you know, accomplished speedrunners. So I am actually going to ask you a question about each other. So according to speedrun.com, for your opponent, what is Sunny Muffin's 3 recently ran games, and what are the 3 DS games that Sanjan has run?
Sanjin's run Iron Chef America, Pokemon Omega Ruby, and other DS game. I think you've done Pokemon Black. Black 2, I want to say? Or it might just be Black.
What was my...
So, Sunny Muffin's 3 most recently ran games, aka that he's PB'd in, and most recently on speedrun.com.
Ooh, that depends on the video. I know you ran the Triangle Strategy. I know you ran the Evergate. And I know you did a Bravely Default. But that also depends on if you submitted your latest Octo Gamer run. But I'm gonna go with Bravely Default, Triangle Strategy, and Evergate. No, Tunic. No, I tried my answer.
Right.
I say Tunic, Evergate, and Bravely Default. There you go.
All right, I gave you triangles. I gave you Triangle Strategy. I gave you Tunic. And Sunny, do you want to answer the other one?
Oh, I don't even know.
This was a month ago. Eyelets.
Oh yeah, the Boss Rush. That's right. I did that game.
Yep. All right, so I will give Sanjan their 20 seconds, and Sunny Muffin, you get 30 seconds for that.
Boom.
Very nicely done.
Was it Black or Black 2?
Black.
There's too many Pokemon games. It's impossible.
It was DS games. I ran primarily like DS games.
I was very surprised that you got Iron Chef America. I thought that was like a good question.
Oh, that was a quality stream.
Iron Chef America is a legend amongst legends in our little community. Yeah, whose speedrunning trivia skills reign supreme?
It's true.
Yeah, Iron Chef America, the best mashing game on DS.
Oh.
You have to practice your swipe mashing with your stylus. What other game makes you use that skill set?
Yeah, it took me a while to get here, but I did have to go to Noble Court to grab a couple soul stones so that Tressa could be quite a bit easier. I think I only have like 1 charge left on my guard because of all those all the kitties running away.
Oh, you killed the cat with your guard? What?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I just did slow rustle.
Well, you know, I got impatient because my guard wouldn't do the thing, so I impatiently chucked the stone, so...
If only your guard would have done what you wanted him to do.
I know.
Have you tried getting better at the game?
That's okay. I'll get ahead just by getting good RNG everywhere else.
And maybe even answering some questions here, like, in what year on the calendar of the gods do the events of Octopath Traveler take place?
There's a journal in this game, right? Journal. What year? Do I see a year in here?
I'm just gonna say Aelfric. Because there's just something about the flame.
Sunny is losing real time here to try to gain this 40 second. This is a 40-second question here if you get it right.
Oh man!
So if you spend more than 40 seconds, then it's just a
If you're going Aelfric, I'm gonna go on Elephant.
I'm looking for a number, by the way.
Oh,
According to the official guidebook.
1098.
Like a year?
Yeah.
986.
All right. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. It was 1618. That was submitted by Unova Rydrake. So unfortunately,
Uno hates us apparently.
oh yeah, this is a very hard question apparently. So yeah, not that easy to get.
In my quick scanning of the journal, there was no dates, so that was a bad RNG.
It was in the official guidebook apparently. So
Don't you own the official guidebook?
I don't own any official No, I did a
the
run
artwork
once
book,
of
right?
like a fan made strategy guide to Octopath. I don't have a Octopath strategy guide.
unfortunate.
Bad RNG.
But you know if so Octo means 8 obviously. But what Square Enix games have the number 8 in the game title?
Final Fantasy VIII.
All right, nicely done, Sonny. There's 4 more.
Oh my god, there's 4. Dragon Quest VIII.
All right.
Darn.
Darn does not have 8 in it, and that is probably not a Square Enix title.
Darn 8.
Darn 8.
Darn the 8.
Kingdom Hearts 1.8.
Unfortunately, that is not one of the Kingdom Hearts ones.
Oh, there is another Kingdom Hearts one.
There might be more.
Birth by Sleep 2.8. There you go.
Is it Kingdom Hearts 2.8? I don't know.
I'm gonna give Sanjan partial credit for that. There's Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8 FCP, also known as Final Chapter Prologue.
Why is it 2.8? What makes
Why
it
is it? I always thought that was like
don't know.
1.8.
All right, the other games have 8s in. You're not gonna get Front Mission 2089, so I'm just gonna show that one right now. But there's another Kingdom Hearts
front
game.
Mission?
Front Mission 2089 is a Square Enix game that has the number 8 in it. But yeah, the last one is a Kingdom Hearts game. I'll give you that if any of you can guess it. More power to you.
There's like a Kingdom Hearts rhythm game, but I don't think it has an 8 in it.
Yeah,
I'm still
All right,
I'm still sticking with Birth by Sleep 2.8 because
it is 358 divided by 2 days. I know
it's
that's
that
not how
game.
you say it, but all right.
I
So
mean,
that
it does
is
have
going
an
to
8
be-
in it.
Yeah, that's going to be 10 seconds for Sanjan and 20 for Sonny Muffin. So very nicely done.
Easy
Congratulations.
ones. Let's go.
That was not an easy one. I'll give you that. When I was looking at it, I'm like, who knows Kingdom Hearts? Jeez.
It's
What is
okay.
the-
We've
yeah.
got like 15, 20 minutes more of exploration.
Yeah.
Because we have
the
to.
King-
We're spending a lot of time to pay to win, essentially.
I think what we learned is the Kingdom Hearts naming convention makes no sense.
Yeah, I mean, 2.8, what is that really?
Yeah, how can you have 2 and 8/10 of a game? Doesn't
I mean,
make
is
any
it
sense.
events that happen between like 2 and 3 or something like that?
There are many games that have 0.8. They just don't put it in the title. That's what early access games are, right? So,
Oh, like what about patches of games?
oh, jeez. 0.1.
Or like beta versions, beta 1.228. Or 1.2 or near replicant
Near
1.218 something something. All right, no skill issue encounter. I spoke too soon.
Sad.
Bad. All right, you die.
All right, Therian 1 complete. So yeah, Primrose. Now we have the entire party and we can actually go and do things. Primrose is not a super strong character, so she actually needs everybody to be there. Most of the other characters in Octopath have been routed down to 3 characters because it's faster to not pick up that 4th character, which is kind of cool.
There's actually a 3-character route for Primrose, but it's much slower than just grabbing a 4th character.
She just needs a lot of resources because, spoilers, she has 2 Chapter 4 bosses. She's the only character with 2 Chapter 4 bosses, so we have to get a lot of stuff. But surprisingly, I think she's the fastest solo character. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she's the fastest solo character. So far.
Speaking of Chapter 4, which Chapter 4 boss in Octopath Traveler leaves a secret message on a pillar if you return to the place you defeated them?
Yvonne?
Darius?
No.
No. Oh, no, it can't be Darius.
I'm going Yvonne.
I'm going with, Gideon.
Alright, nope, guess again.
Secret message on the pillar.
Lucia. Lucia's what I meant.
Nope.
Not Lucia. Werner.
Nope.
A mystery man and shady figure.
Esmeralda. Matthias.
Nope.
Gareth.
No.
Ogre Eagle.
Nope.
Orlick.
Nope.
Russell.
Nope.
Leaves a message? Oh, it's one of the Steora.
All 4 of them kind of leave a message.
Yeah,
so
they do.
I mean, you could also say Dracing, because there's technically a message.
Apparently, this is in Hanet's story.
Oh, Red Eye.
Yes, that is correct.
That
was submitted by Anime Fan X11, so I take no responsibility if you were correct on any of your other guesses.
Actually, that was a good question because
so
that's fair.
it is true.
Yeah, 10 seconds to Sunny Muffin. Congratulations.
As we just run through all of them.
We're very smart people.
You don't need to. Looking at the names takes time, right? So you never look at the names or anything.
Well, we don't revisit the boss. Yeah. Once the boss is dead, we're out of there.
It's slow, yeah.
Should I watch some travel banter while we're waiting? Like,
are you doing that travel banter? Oh no.
No, I'm not doing it. This is a family-friendly stream.
This is a gamer-friendly stream.
Yep.
This is a Tressa-friendly stream.
Yeah, Tressa's young and innocent, so.
Oh, I do want to
make her earmuffs.
I do want to remind everyone, in maybe around like 10 to 15 minutes from now, we're going to be opening up a poll to select the next story that both of these racers will be racing today. So, be on the lookout for that. Our first poll is going to have Ulbrich, Cyrus, and Therian. So, kind of just get an idea in your mind of what you want to vote for. Again, we won't be having that poll right away, but we will be having it in just a little bit as we get closer to the end of this Primrose run here.
And as a reminder, you want to see Ulbrich.
No, you pick Cyrus. I know chat loves slots. We basically do slots. Lots is fun.
Yes, but Ulbrich is a manly man and uses his sword because his blade is unbending.
You mean his wallet is unbending?
Speaking of wallets, as of October 2022, what video game project has raised the most money on Kickstarter?
Ayuden?
Nope.
Starforge Citizen?
No.
I know it's one of those exploration games like DayZ or something like that. No.
I think it's like a Minecraft spin-off, right? Like a survival
Not a
thing?
Minecraft spin-off.
Huh. I have no idea.
This was from a Hotfix chat regular, the Sound Defense, has also done some runs here on the channel before. A little hint: this project raised $6.3 million. This is the third. This is
Star
the third game in
Citizen?
its series. Nope. It is something 3.
Half-Life 3.
Torchlight
I think that would
3?
raise a little bit more than 6.3 million if it raised money on Kickstarter.
Torchlight 3?
No, not Torchlight. It was a very
don't do this
obscure
to me, money
game
lender.
for this person, but if you know anything about Maxi Lobes actually speedruns one of the earlier versions of this game. It is one of the only non-horror things that he runs.
Bloodstained? Ritual of the Night?
Nope. All right, I'm gonna give each of you one more guess. I don't think you'll get it, but best of luck.
I have no idea. I don't
Alright,
check
that's
games
fine.
on Kickstarter.
I just... That's all I know.
All right,
of,
that's
like, the
fine.
games I've
Chat
got.
chat has gotten this right. So congratulations, chat. It is in fact Shenmue 3.
Wait, no way.
6.3
Shenmue
million.
3?
Wait, that's on Kickstarter?
Yep.
What?
Thank you, Sound Defense, for the question.
Oh. Today
I didn't
learned.
know Shenmue 3 was on Kickstarter. Well, today I learned. Because I knew about Shenmue 1 and 2 from May, because I know she tried to speedrun it before. I didn't know they tried to make a 3. Oh yeah,
yeah, today I
I
learned.
finally hit the I'm finally at the chapter 2 boss.
Nice.
Let's go.
We did it. I'm going places.
That was the previous show, actually. Going places
Exactly.
with Hitbotniks.
Yeah, Primrose's Chapter 2 takes place in this ice area, which is a very convenient location because you get to go to Maw of the Ice Dragon and get to loot it. It's a higher level area and has a lot of money, and we need more money. I almost started Therian 3.
Speaking of ice area, what country contains the most islands?
Most island? Or
The most islands, the most number of islands.
Molly?
let's go the Philippines,
Incorrect.
Indonesia.
Also incorrect. The country has 228,000 islands.
There's like those islands like next to New Zealand. It starts with Maur. No, it's not that.
The Maldives.
I will say this country also has a mainland portion of the country. It just so happens to have 200,000 islands as well.
Please don't hit Tressa.
That's a lot of
I
islands.
talked too soon.
The Bahamas?
All right, please
Nope.
have Tressa not first.
Not the Bahamas.
All right,
This country is not known to be one of only islands. You would think of this as a mainland country. I'll give you each one more guess here.
Canada?
Australia.
Canada is a very good guess, but it is not correct. It is, in fact, Sweden.
Oh.
Sweden
Yeah,
has 228,000 islands.
Today I
Almost all of
learned.
them are uninhabited.
All right.
a
This
lot
is
of
not a very good chapter 2 fight. They killed Tressa, so I get to play chapter 2 again. I mean, I get to do this fight again. Bad RNG.
I got the sweet Chapter 3 encounter. Feels good, man. Yeah, at this point in the game, all of these encounters are death, so we just gotta sit here and watch them waste a bunch of time.
Don't worry,
before they kill me.
Sunny will have a party at the final boss.
Oh yeah, Simeon and I, we get along great. It's gonna be fun.
Alright, please don't bully Tressa again. She doesn't deserve this.
Yeah, what did Tressa do to deserve it? She's been good. At least my Tressa's been good. Oh,
None
classic
of my
Dead
party
Trance
has been
track.
great.
Good, Tressa. Speaking of Tressa, what are the names of Tressa's parents?
Ma and Pa.
No.
I'm going with it. Final answer.
All right, you are wrong. Definitively wrong, Sanchin.
They have names when you. I don't know. I know they have names when you like try to steal from them like a good person I am. I'm going.
Yep, it is. Oh, go ahead.
I do not know.
All right, it is Olneo and Marina.
Only O.
Only O.
I just know
Submitted by
she
Zazu.
waves bye to Ma and Pa.
Hi Ma. Hi Pa.
Those are the canonical names, right?
Yeah. So true, Sonny.
So if I just ask you what any character's parents are, it's just Mom,
Mom, Pa. Yeah.
Mom.
Or mom and dad, depending on where you're from. I suppose. Alright, I'm gonna get first try Simeon. I'm gonna catch up to the 2+ minutes I'm behind. On top of my trivia answers, easy.
Yeah, right now it looks like Sunny has roughly a minute lead over Sanjay in terms of the trivia here, so let's see how that pans out for this run. Again, all of these races are going to be separate amounts of time saved, so we'll reset in between each race as to when, so the trivia will be completely reset, and you'll have a clean slate going into the next race. And again, it's not a best of 3. We're going to be doing all 3 of these runs today, so don't worry, chat. We have a lot of questions and a lot of Octopath Traveler coming up.
Vote for slots. Speedrun. It's fun. I promise.
Nah, you want Ulbrich. The old man Ulbrich. And that's chapter 3. That fight went really well. Luckily he killed Therian, who doesn't need to do anything turn 1. So pretty good. Pretty good Albus.
I'm making my way to Albus here. I'm going to get no encounters in this area. I'm not going to lose the funny chest. That glitch that can happen in here, where the 5k money chest disappears. I don't think we know the exact cause of it, but it's a thing.
I haven't had it happen in like forever, so I'm not sure if it got patched or something, but
Have they updated Octopath?
they added the language packs, but I don't know if that...
No,
actually did
I've had it
anything.
happen after the language packs.
It's okay. When Octopath 2 comes out, it's going to be completely bug-free.
Octopath.
Octopath.
2 Octo, 2 Path.
I'm sad they didn't just call it Octopath Traveler.
That's a very good point. They should have called it Octopath.
Yeah.
They're not Splatoon, so...
But I guess they would have to have a character with the number 2 in it. Alright, well, what's the damage here? Awesome.
I don't know, but you can save some damage here by answering this question. So the first Octopath Traveler, was released July 13th, 2018. What other games were released on a major console that day?
What other games on that console?
No, on a major console on the same day, July 13th, 2018. It's a very difficult question.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, one is
Like any console?
Yeah, there are only 2. There are only 2 games that were released on a major console that day, besides Octopath. One is Left 4 Dead clone. I don't think you'll get the.
Oh, Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood.
Nope. No, that was released like last year, I think.
Oh no, there's also that Warhammer game. I don't. Warhammer, like, Vermintide.
Not quite. Alright, that one is Earthfall. The other game was released on the Switch on this same day, and it is from Nintendo. Nintendo released this game on the same day as Octopath.
Same day as Octopath? So it was pretty early in the Switch's life cycle then.
In 2018.
So I'm going to go... God, I don't even know.
Oh, why'd you break on that turn?
It features a Mario character that is not Mario.
Luigi's
Mario
Mansion?
universe.
3?
Nope.
Mario Kart is not Mario. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze?
Nope. The character is shorter than both of those characters.
Captain Toad Treasure Tracker?
That's correct. Since I gave you a hint, 5 seconds for Sunny Muffin there after the hints. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker and Earthfall, a Left 4 Dead clone. Of course, nobody knows what Earthfall is because I don't think anyone played it. But
Yeah,
that's
what is
okay.
Earthfall?
Yeah, they just made a Left 4 Dead kind of thing, but it was bad apparently. So
Oh, I should have known Captain Toad. That game is actually great, like Loki.
yeah, Captain Toad is a fun game, but it is not as fun as Octopath Traveler. As you can see, chat, we have
No
the
way, I missed a
Octopath
range on this? Okay,
Same as
I had
your
a...
body.
I missed a range on Albus, but I had a spare Ice Soulstone to save me. Whew. Yeah, I think my marathon luck balanced out.
Yeah, this is getting revenge for your limit break run that was ridiculous.
I know. That limit break run was 1 minute from my PB.
That's really good.
For those of you curious, which is really good, because Primrose is, as you see, this is the bad side of the Primrose speedruns. This is what should be happening in an average day of running Primrose.
All right, we're heading into Simeon 1. This is where we pray for no Sweeperino or Therian first. Speed is fake in this game.
Speed is not real. That stat, not real. Don't listen to the stats lies. Yeah, so Albus is a pretty rare range to hit. Like, if you don't hit it, it's actually like kind of really bad because you can't do that much damage to Albus with regular attacks like you can with Rufus. So like having that ice S-stone there like really helps. But yeah, here we're just basically buying the final supplies, but thankfully we don't need to buy like way too much. Because we get a lot of items from the amphitheater as you saw on Sunny's screen earlier.
Oh, incidental attack procs. Let's go, Therian. Wasting time.
Did you get first try Simeon 1?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course.
You know, it's okay if you waste time, though, because we can gain time through trivia questions. For example, what is the cleanest part of the body?
Cleanest part?
The cleanest part of the body.
Unsure.
The only one I could think about is not family appropriate.
This is a completely tame answer, so someone guess something. You could get it right, remember. Even if it's a funny answer, we can give you a...
You gotta say the belly button.
That is
There you
actually like
go.
the dirtiest. The dirtiest part of the body. So that is the complete opposite.
I'm gonna go with like the eyelid, like inside of the eyelid.
All right, I'm going to give Sunny 5 seconds for that. It is the eye. It is not the eyelid. It is the eye itself.
Oh, sweet.
It cleans itself, so congratulations.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, 5 seconds of Sunny Muffin there. You know, not quite getting the full answer, but you were really close.
Oh, good. An encounter I can finally break. Tress is doing her job, at least. I don't know what my party members are doing.
Y'all keep blinking, and it's just cleaning. Cleaning. Yo, chat, be sure to blink so that your eye doesn't get dirty. And remember to stay hydrated as well.
I stay hydrated drinking boba. Bubble tea is a great drink. Delicious.
We got some after this. Oh, by the way, chat, it looks like the poll is now up for the next character that should be raced. Again, we're going to be splitting it 3 and 4. So this upcoming race is going to be either Ulbrich, Cyrus, or Therian. And then we are going to have the other 4 options after for the third race. So be sure to get your votes in chat.
I want my slots. Please and thank you.
Yeah, again, do you want Ulbrich? Do you want Cyrus, as one of these runners want? Or do you want Therian? Who knows?
You want Ulbrich. That's the correct answer.
Yeah, Cyrus is the true correct answer.
You know, speaking of correct answers, you can guess now. How many days of the week are named after Norse gods?
4.
That is correct. Sanjan got it. That is actually 20 seconds for
The
Sanjan.
good RNG.
It is
Gamer
Thursday, Woden's Day, Thor's Day, and Frigg's Day. Frigg's Day, also known as Monday, because that's what you say on Mondays, right? Friday. Frigg's Day.
I say Bulbasaur.
That was submitted by Murder Knuckles, by the way. Thank you, Murder Knuckles, for the question.
Alright, does speed exist in Simeon 1? The answer is no. Because Cyrus went first. Cyrus, can you... Goodbye.
Yeah,
The legend still has it. I'm still doing Simeon 1 because speed is an unreality.
Yeah, and it sounds like you got bodied by your cat killing RNG.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think killing that poor little cute kitty was not a blessing.
Yeah, it was very dodgy. Like cats should be.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess. Alright, we're through. As long as I don't screw up. Yeah, Simeon. So the 2 Simeon fights can be really RNG. Like, you can die on both fights, pretty much.
You have to try to die on Simeon too.
Yeah, but I mean, you can die if you get really unlucky, but it's just harder.
You can just like loop him endlessly though.
By the way, it looks like Cyrus is in the lead right now, but Ulbrich's only 6 votes behind. Chat, if you want Ulbrich, if you want to support Sunny Muffin here, you know, you just get 6 more votes in for Ulbrich, 7 more votes in for Ulbrich. If you really want Therian, you know, you can, it's 11 votes right now, so if anyone wants a Therian, be sure to get your vote in. And again, we're going to be having 2 more races after this, so be sure to stay tuned.
You know you want your slots.
You know you want Ulbrich. He has a arena side story. Oh, he goes to an arena. And he's a combatant. You get to battle 4 waves of enemies. It's pretty sweet. So I can't actually see Sanjin's stream, but I'm going to comment on what is likely happening. So we got Simeon 1. Simeon 1 is really probably the hardest boss in this run because he has the 2 ads, the puppets. Not only do they have a ton of HP, they do a ton of damage. So the setup that we have is to live exactly 2 attacks. And in order to live 2 attacks, you either need good turn order, which is done by getting Therian first, who will apply the physical damage debuff to the male puppet, who's the one that does the most damage. And then hopefully you don't get the same character hit twice. If you do have a character die, you can back it up, but you need some good turn order to back up certain scenarios.
All right, please give me a good turn order. All right, I can work with this.
So yeah, going into Simeon 2. Simeon 2, he is going to do 2 attacks, always on the first turn, and 1 attack on the second turn. One of the attacks is a combination, like elemental attack / silence, and the other one is a physical attack. Basically, you're really hoping for him to he's going to kill somebody, and you want him to not kill.
Okay, you can kill Cyrus. I don't care.
Yeah, Cyrus is like the most useless traveler in this specific fight. He's kind of just meant to soak up damage, and then he's used a little bit later to break.
Yeah, I'm using Insight on Cyrus so that because Simeon will always do a physical attack here. Rip Cyrus. I'll just bring it back home because I don't have anything else I need to do.
Can you believe Cyrus won by 2 votes over Ulbrich?
Ooh, that was close.
Oh no! Okay, well good. I can pull up my Cyrus notes.
42% to 40%. Cyrus.
Ooh, that was close.
That was incredibly close. So, yeah, chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for getting all your votes in.
So Cyrus is yeah, you're gonna see a lot of Gideon, but we do kind of have like a gentle gamers agreement that if we have too much gambling, we'll be using a backup save because we're basically relying on slots, and it's about a 17% chance to win slots, basically.
Nah, it's 50-50. You get it or you don't. That's how statistics works, right?
50% of the time, it works 100% of the time, right? So.
True.
Yeah,
That's also true.
Yeah.
You just simply get lucky and don't get unlucky.
Just get it, forehead.
Yeah, so
I have my Herbs of Clamor. Very free.
That's the biggest problem with Simeon 2 is when he breaks into phase 2, he does a AoE silence on the entire party, which is like a good thing because he's not dealing any damage, but it's a bad thing because he silences the whole party. So you have to remember to buy Herbs of Clamor at some point during your run. I know I bought them twice because I'm always afraid that I'm going to forget them. But yeah, so you have to be able to cure silence on Tressa so she can finish off her last set of bets, which is going to take out the boss.
All right, GG, Sonny.
GG.
Time. And there's only one cutscene
congratulations.
before the credits, so.
Right, so in conjunction with our trivia bonuses, Sunny Muffin finished first as well as had a larger trivia bonus. So congratulations, Sunny, on your first victory. Again, we're going to be wiping the slate here for our second race, which is going to be coming up next. Before we get going into that, I do want to remind everyone that Hotfix is supported, by everyone here with your watching, your sharing of the stream, as well as subscriptions and bits cheered on the GDQ channel. So if you have, Prime Gaming subs, any bits lying around, it really helps support this Hotfix content. So be sure to support the channel if you can do so. But with that, we're going to be getting into a break here so we can get ready for that second race. So we'll be right back right after this. Take care, everyone. All right, hello, everyone, and welcome back to Think Fast, the GDQ Hotfix's bi-weekly trivia show that is hosted definitely always by me, Richard, and not always by Corvame and Swoos. If you're watching on YouTube, hello from the past. I am actually just guest hosting this week, but I do want to remind everyone, be sure If you like the video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel as we get closer to 1 million subscribers on there. If you're watching on Twitch right now, be sure to press that follow button if you're not following twitch.tv/GDQ for daily content every day. Weeknights starting at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. But with that, we have the most skill-based, non-RNG related run here. We have Cyrus here. Sanjan is going to be getting her revenge, as she said, against Sunny Muffin in this first race. So, Sanjan, what are you thinking here? What do you think your chances are against Sunny going into this race?
I have a 17 plus 100% chance to win because Cyrus is my favorite single story, so we're in my territory now.
So you're saying you're going to win 117% of the time?
Yes.
Wow. All right.
That's
Sonny,
100% plus BG.
I'm just gonna say I've completed like 3 runs of this category, and one of them bopped Sanjin, so not a big deal.
Okay. All right. I think with all this, hype that we're having here, I think I'm just going to get you to start. Are both of you ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
All right. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Cyrus is a nerd. He's teaching. Look at him go.
I think he invented science, honestly.
Pretty much. That makes sense.
Invented science?
Better than Aristotle.
Oh, yeah.
Better than Aristotle. Wow.
He's the true father of modern biology.
Speaking of biology, what are the taxonomic ranks in biological classification?
Kingdom, phyla, Amalia, genus, species. That's all that I know.
You forgot order.
Sanjan got 4. Sunny got 1 of them. Kingdom, phylum, order, genus, species. There's 3 more.
Genus. It was genus said?
Yeah, I said genus.
Sanjan already got that one. There's 1 between phylum and order, and 1 between order and genus.
There's this term I learned in math, but similar to PEMDAS, but yeah, that's all. The ones I said were all the ones that I knew off the top of my head.
Anything from Sunny?
Thinking. Domain? Was domain said?
All right, yeah, domain is
domain's one of
1.
them.
Yep, Sunny gets domain. So that's 4-2 there.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, there's also class and family. It looks like chat has gotten those right. But we're going to be giving 20 seconds to Sanjan and 10 seconds to Sunny Muffin. Congratulations. You got almost all of them, so, very nicely done.
That was so much better than the first biology question.
Yeah, I know.
But of course, as Cyrus would say.
Yes.
Oh, I answered the trivia question wrong for Cyrus. Cyrus is doing trivia while we're doing trivia. It's pretty great.
See, that's why you run Cyrus, so you can do trivia while you do trivia.
Yo, I heard you like trivia.
Oh, I heard you like trivia too. So here's another question. For each of the ranks, so the ranks that we just talked about, what are humans considered in each one? You don't need to tell me which one. Just say what humans are for each of them.
Genus?
Homo sapien for species. Kingdom,
right, Homo sapien.
Animalia.
Yep, Animalia. Correct.
Was there more to that than Amalia?
Yeah, there's 8. There's 8 answers to this. There's 1 for each.
Homo erectus, is that the one before Homo sapien?
I'll give it to you. It is Homo. All right, so there's the domain still.
I have no idea. See, Sunny's Sunny's a teacher, so he naturally knows more than I do.
So Kingdom, Animalia, we're mammals, so Mammalia. I don't know what level that is.
Yep, Mammalia, that is correct. All right, I'll call it here. There's Eukarya is the domain.
Oh, yeah. We're eukaryotes.
chordata or chordata. I don't know. That's the phylum. Primates. We are primates. And hominidae.
What is that one?
Those are the other ones. That one is the third to last one, which is family. Hominidae, and then Homo, and then Homo sapiens. All right, so Sunny Muffin gets, I'm going to say 15 seconds there. So very nicely done.
Is this like Whose Line Is It Anyway, where the points are all made up and they don't matter?
They are kind of made up because, you know, there's partial credit, so...
There's partial credit and there's credit for being cool.
Yeah, there is credit for being cool.
Oh, I got good turn order in Cyrus on Russell.
Me
Let's go.
too. I don't have to sit here and look at purple text. That's a good part.
Let's try this.
Or maybe I do if I have to, nope. I got good RNG.
Oh, I got the purple text skip too. Let's go. Gaming.
Very nice.
Gamerine. You know what? I predict that I will find a cute little kitty first try. That's why I'm actually going to save my light M this time and not dump it on the Russell like I did in Prim and regret my decision entirely.
Oh, but you could have done 2 soulstone and just grinded some soulstones in the subterranean study. That would have been a gamer moment right there. The mythical 2 soulstone Kate.
I'm not that cool, unfortunately. I wish I was, though.
Are you picking up the herbs of clamor?
I'm picking up the herbs of gaming.
So yeah, little
No,
back
as
up
you-
Some
here.
good trivia.
As you pick up these herbs, so you know, just to round out the whole, you know, taxonomy questions that I have. So we talked about Animalia being a kingdom. What are the other kingdoms?
Bugmalia?
Incorrect.
So like bacteria and viruses?
Bacteria is one. A virus is not one.
Oh my god, a little cute kitty.
Bye, kitty.
I think
that
kitty
would
should be one of
Mammalia,
the kingdoms.
Yeah,
I think a cat should be one of the kingdoms.
All right,
Agreed.
you know, I'll give Sanchez some points for that when we get to the end here. But you said you were picking up herbs. What are herbs? What would those be classified
plants.
as? There you go.
Plantalia.
Plante.
Plantalia.
All right. You know, this is a pretty fun. Fun what?
Honey.
Fungi is another one. And then there's
Oh,
Promista, Protozoa, and Archaea. I'm going to give Sanjan 5 points and Sunny Muffin 10 points for that.
Yeah, so now that we are free of Cyrus 1, we have the whole map to explore. Go into the
Yeah,
Okay, someone in
Erg.
someone in chat said Kingdom Hearts. that would have been great. That would have been a great answer.
Oh, I wish I was quicker on my feet. That's a good one.
I just think of only kitties. Kitties, Kates. Oh, how did I try to grab this one?
I'm surprised Kingdom Hearts doesn't have a game that's themed after this.
I know.
With a weird naming convention. Classic.
Yeah, typically Cyrus's single story is pretty hard to grind because you only have one character and encounters in Whistlewood. You have to get worms, which is about a 25% chance if you include owls if you have lightning blast, but most of the time it's like a 22% chance. It's no fun. That's
Yeah,
why you
he is
simply
just-
get the cute little kitty first try.
Yeah. So these Kates, they're 3% encounters, and they give you enough JP to learn the base maneuvers immediately. So they're super fast and super cute.
You know, speaking of cute things, you know, chat is cute. So, you know, let's give chat another trivia question. And, you know, let's give both of you another trivia question. So, what countries border exactly 14 other countries.
Exactly. Switzerland?
No. I think that's like
Is
four
there
or
more
five.
than one?
There are two. There are two countries that border 14 other countries.
No, not
Must be Europe.
Spain.
Eastern
I know it's in Europe. Lithuania?
Czechoslovakia.
Lithuania doesn't exist, okay?
True.
All right, chat, it does exist, but we were talking about this before.
The Czech Republic.
No.
Romania.
Nope. They border each other. I'll give you that. And they are larger than the
Serbia?
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg is way smaller than all those countries.
Ukraine.
Nope.
What next?
Poland.
Nope. Way bigger.
I'll go with an Asia country. Thailand.
Nope.
What about China or Russia?
Those were both of them.
Nice.
Very nicely done. Russia and China were the correct answers. So, 10 seconds for Sunny Muffin there. Congratulations on your 10 seconds, Sunny. Took you a while to get there, which is why it wasn't, the whole full 20, but you got there.
Eastern Europe was wrong.
Yeah.
It's all right. Silly question: is Russia part of Asia or is part of Europe?
There's
I
that
always thought it
little
was part of
chunk of
Europe.
Russia in Europe. So to the left of where Estonia and to the left of Estonia and Latvia, there's like a little chunk of Russia right there.
Yeah.
So that there's Europe there, and then obviously the main giant part of Russia is in the Asian continent.
I suppose I guess you basically call the continents Eurasia for Russia since they're technically in both. So it's okay, Chad. I got a very good grade in geography. Obviously, a very good grade in my geography class.
All right, speaking of geography, generally, how high does a landform need to be considered a mountain?
Is this in meters or?
You can give me the answer in whatever unit you feel you want to.
1,000 meters. 3,000 feet.
2,500.
By prominence, though, not above sea level.
All right, you can't just give me 2,500 of nothing.
I said meters.
No.
This is all by prominence, right? Not by above sea level.
I don't know. I didn't write this question. You're going to have to just read through this question.
Sonny's going to out-science these questions at this rate.
All right. Anyways, Sanjan was closer, so I'll give it to her. 5 seconds for Sanjan. It's actually 1,000 feet, which is just 300 meters.
That's
You got a few
That's
seconds
hill.
for being closer, but yeah, I mean, I would consider that. I would not consider that a mountain either.
Yeah. We call those hills where I'm from.
Yeah. But I didn't rate this question, so this is under the hard category as well. So, maybe someone knows more about mountains than we do.
Sonny would. I know you love skiing. The highest mountain I've been to is in Vietnam.
An acceptable answer also would have been very, very high.
Very high.
I was hoping someone would just answer very for that.
Kinda.
Would have given full points for that.
Sort of high.
You think of a mountain, you think that's very high up there,
All right, I'm gonna not get the funny Mr. Bull. I'm also gonna weenie save. I'm saving because I'm a weenie.
But the encounter is funny, huh?
No, I got the funny encounter. Tressa missed.
Oh, bad RNG.
Yeah, bad RNG.
You're a little bit ahead of me. That's not too bad.
How about this?
Yeah, just doing a bunch of exploration here. Cyrus needs things to do his chapters, and we're gonna recruit some party members. Cyrus is another notable exception to the 3-character like reroutes. His final boss has 30 shields, which takes forever to like do anything with. So it's really helpful to have 4 characters. Whereas like other characters, they're chapter 4 bosses. You really you want the tight turn economy because then your turns go faster.
Yeah, thankfully Cyrus doesn't need to grab as many things as Primrose does, just because Cyrus bosses are need less vets.
All right, we're going to go into another Square Enix question here. In the general Square Enix canon, you know, there's a spell called Flare that's considered one of the strongest classes of spells where it exists. But there are 2 non-summon characters that can cast the highest level of that, known as Zeta Flare. Who are those 2 characters?
Like named characters or classes?
Yes, the named characters that can cast Zeta Flare that aren't
Zeta Flare?
summons.
Garnet.
She cannot.
Darn.
Sephiroth.
Also incorrect. Not from the Final Fantasy series.
Oh, then I have no idea.
Both of them are not.
Are they from the Kingdom Hearts series?
One of them is from the Kingdom Hearts series, and one of them is from the Bravely Default series.
Xenohort. I'm just gonna put that name out there.
Nope.
From the Kingdom Hearts series.
Yes.
What's the order? The order people? I don't know.
The Order 13.
Order 13.
Or
yeah.
Organization
Oh, there's
13? The Domain 13? The Kingdom 13?
there's that
Phylum
person with
13?
the red hair, really red spiky hair that starts with an R. Not Roxas, but
All right, that is
I don't know
incorrect.
his name.
It is Donald Duck and
What?
Aaron.
Donald Duck. No
Donald
way.
Duck can cast the highest level of Flare, Zeta Flare. Just
Who's
let
the
that
other
sink in. Airy from Bravely Default.
I never played the first one. Drat.
Can you
know,
believe Donald Duck is one of the strongest mages in the world? In all of these worlds.
You know, be really good at these video game questions would be Jello. He would know. He'd be like, I played that game yesterday.
Even played that game like 100 days ago and still randomly remember this. All right, Tony's mom. Give me your soul stones.
Tony's mom, Pog.
I still can't believe Donald Duck can cast Zeta Flare.
Yeah,
Is that
what
a
is-
Kingdom Hearts 3 thing?
Yes, it is from Kingdom Hearts 3.
Wow, OP.
Donald Duck goes Super Saiyan. Who would have known? I've actually only played Kingdom Hearts 1, surprisingly. Even though I like watching Kingdom Hearts speedruns.
That's okay. Oh, by
Yeah,
the way,
Speedrun's legit.
that question was submitted by TP Speed. Thank you for that question. That was actually a really good one. All right, what parts of people don't stop growing? There are 2 parts of you that never
Hair
stop
and your
growing.
and your nails.
Incorrect.
What next? Level slash.
Your legs and your arm?
My turn now.
Also incorrect. You know, this is basically an easy question, but I realized, like, I feel like this is just incorrect because once you die, everything does stop growing. But you know, we're keeping this here.
That's be an
Wow.
organ then. Maybe
While
your-
you're
your
alive,
heart?
what parts of people don't stop growing is probably a better way to phrase this.
Your heart? I don't know.
Nope.
Your muscles?
No. When I'm rejecting your answers, I'm saying the first part of one of these parts.
Nose.
Boom. There you go. This other part is near that,
Ears?
kind of. Yes. All right. I will give you both 5 seconds. So congratulations. There's no time gained or lost between the 2 of you. But
Gaming.
you both get 5 seconds. Railcoon and chat got both of them correct. Our producers. If Railcoon had a ranking on here for time, I think they would have the most time saved. By far.
They'd have the world
from all
record
these
for
answers.
Cyrus single story and Primrose.
Yeah, honestly.
Thanks, General.
Alright, go away, bats, please.
I'm ready.
Yeah, Helganish down. What's your status?
I'm about to hit Elkanish. I cannot escape from the cute little bats.
I'm trying to think of I'm now trying to think of my nails and
I thought it was hair and nails. I could have sworn.
I mean hair. Not everyone's hair
mean-
keeps growing. That's
That's
for
Well,
sure.
yeah, I guess, yeah. I didn't
Nails
think,
I might have considered partial.
Yeah,
credit
I think
for.
nails were like the more obvious answer. I didn't think hair. I didn't think nose and ears were the answer though.
Yeah, that was we're gonna blame the phrasing on that question.
Let's just blame chat.
It's chat's fault.
Chat's too
Yeah,
cute.
Thanks, chat.
Chat's obviously smarter than me and Sunny put together.
Oh yeah, chat is very big brain.
Speaking of both of you put together, according to GDQVods.com, what was your opponent's first GDQ marathon run, and what marathon was it?
Oh no.
So what did the other person do?
Sunny's first one was Evergate.
That's incorrect.
At which event? Yeah, and that's also incorrect.
Oh, I had to say which event too?
Which event and which game?
I'm gonna go Octopath Traveler for Sanjin. And
No.
No.
Darn. I'm gonna for event though. I think it's probably Frost Fatales.
Not
You're
quite.
getting warm, but Not-
You both did this in the
Actually-
same year. Let's put it that way. You both did this in the same year.
Did you do Bravely Default too? No wait, the game wasn't released that time.
So one of the Fatales events, and if it's not Octopath, it has to be Kodor.
That's right.
It was Fleet Patel's 2020 with KOTOR.
Oh, it was the one that
Sanjan actually
was the
did KOTOR
one-off.
2 right after as well.
Yeah.
Right after that run, so...
Fleet Fatales is the one-off event, right?
Yeah, Fleet Patel's was a one-off. What was Sunny's? So, do you know Sunny's?
So it had to be in 2020 because you said it was the same year.
Yeah.
Oh, I screwed up.
But I think.
I didn't get the Thunder L.
Did you run Octopath? I'm thinking that's like the only game you ran in 2020, or
right.
maybe it's Biped.
Nope.
All right, that is also incorrect. Sunny, you want to tell her the answer?
Yeah, it's Darksiders Genesis. For
Yep,
SGDQ.
Darksiders Genesis. SGDQ 2020.
Oh,
All right, I'm going to give Sunny Muffin 10 seconds there, getting basically the right answer.
darn.
Also, I'm sorry, chat. This says Darksiders Genesis. That's because I typed it wrong.
Right, I remember you ran Darksiders Genesis. Now,
Sunny Muffin is a seasoned new game speedrunner. You run a lot of new games as they come out.
Yeah.
was
I'm doing
Darksiders
some-
Genesis recently released?
It
Yeah,
was
at
at the
that
time.
time?
Year.
It was March that year, I believe. February or March. I remember I asked Sunny to do that on Hotfix, I'm pretty sure. Way back when.
All right, I'm getting trivia number 2. Let's see if I can get this right. But of course.
We have an Octopath question here. Another one submitted by Anime Fan X11. List the 4 multi-hit weapon skills in Octopath Traveler that always hit a minimum of 3 times.
Rain of
Thousand
Arrows,
Spears.
Arrow Storm.
Okay.
And not Tiger Rage, but it's Ox Spirit.
no,
It's one of the. It's one of the
You got-
War Master skill.
you got 3. You collectively got 3 of them.
What's
There
the
is
sword
one
one?
more.
I'm trying to think of the sword one. It's escaping me though. It's not Fox Spirit. A Guardian what? Lion Dog?
Guardian Lion Dog.
Yes, that is correct.
How did I forget about Guardian Lion Dog?
All right, so each of you
Guardian
get
Lion Dog
2,
was our
so
meme.
20 seconds for each of you.
So I definitely went to Therian before going to Quarry Crest. That's a big brain play on my part.
That's nicely done. You tag teamed that question. There were 4 answers. You each got 2 of them.
Yeah, no one uses Guardian Lion Dog. The other 2 are great, though.
the other 3.
Guardian Lion Dog is a swag
Rain of
skill,
Arrows,
though.
Arrow, Storm, 1,000 Spears.
What do I have to buy in Cyrus 2? I just need the 2.
You need a Thunder M and L.
Okay. We did these in the wrong order. This is fun.
Don't mind me, I'm swagging it up in Therion, but I did get hit with a lot of encounters, so...
That's good for JP, right?
Yeah, well... the encounter I did was before Therion, who needs the most JP. Silly Therion. Extra for kids. Alright. Am I gonna get the funny guard? I mean the funny, big guard.
So yeah, this category...
I'm
this category
gaming.
This category is like some surprisingly tighting job point routing, because we need to hit certain breakpoints before getting to Cyrus's Chapter 2. So we're going to be taking some optional encounters to try to get enough for Armor Corrosive and Bewildering Grace.
Yeah, you need a total of 31 JP on Therion and 27 on Primrose, because if you get JP 5, they don't after Bewildering Grace they don't actually learn it, or they won't like have enough JP. They're missing JP, so that's why we have to grind extra encounters. So you basically kind of have to like kill the encounter here in the manor, and then basically kind of like spot check how much JP you have. But I do try to take like kind of extra encounters, like if I need to, because I ideally want Primrose to be a level, I think 8, so that she has more chances to dance. Aka more slots. I love slots.
Yeah, having to plumber is really annoying. So I'm gonna take 2 encounters on West Swarky just in case. We're just gonna do some really good movement here, like running in circles. That's what you're supposed to do, right?
Totally. I killed the encounter outside of Boulder Fall, so I should be good for level 8.
My Ravis Manor encounter was garbage, so I had to...
Yeah, I had the perfect Ravis Manor encounter, so I'm extremely gaming.
You know, speaking of running in circles, how long does it take for a blood cell to complete a lap around the human body?
6 minutes.
Nope.
10 minutes.
Nope. You each get one more guess.
1 hour.
Nope.
4 minutes.
All right. Sunny Muffin was closest, so I'm going to give Sunny 1 second here because it is very off. It is 60 seconds.
Wow, that's fast. It's blasting.
Our heart pumps blood so fast. Zooms around the body.
Alright, so this is probably, this is the first of one of many menus. Our menus will actually kind of like vary on later based on what we get. So we can either make use of JP times 5 or EXP times 5. JP times 5 is more ideal, just because Lucia is guaranteed, but EXP times 5 also works just fine. It's just that Yvonne's a more difficult fight and Lucia is not guaranteed.
Yeah, I also don't know the XP5 route, so...
Gonna do this. I like to save my palms and soul stones if possible. But you don't use soul stones for little Gideon. But yeah, both of our backup saves use JP5. But you know, if we're gamers, we'll just get it first try. Meaning I will get it first try.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
But even
Well-
if you get like JP or EXP5, it's not guaranteed because there's still like a large variety of like really bad status effects you can get.
I'm gonna get XP 100 and YOLO the route. It's gonna be great. Looking forward to it.
You know, I believe in you, and I also believe in your ability to answer this next question correctly, both of you. What are the 4 main components of blood?
Blood, plasma, platelets.
Mitochondrion.
Platelets and plasma. All right, what else in blood?
White blood cells, red blood cells.
There you go. Yeah, I couldn't accept just blood, so because I asked what the 4 main components of blood were. But yeah, very nicely done, Sonny. You get 20 seconds for getting all 4 of those platelets and plasma.
Sonny's out sciencing the questions. But it's okay. He's basically playing Cyrus, and I'm just going Zoom.
I didn't buy the 3 healing great bunches. I gotta do that. Do that before Yvonne. They only sell them in chapter 4. It's only chapter 4 towns, right? That you can buy them.
Yeah. And you don't need grapes until chapter 4, but they're useful for Yvonne.
Yeah. The backup for Yvonne.
Yeah.
That's
Anyways, welcome to Gideon. I basically want to try to get a BG twice. It's 70%. There's plenty of variances that can happen too.
It's a fun encounter. You're gonna get it first try. I have faith.
And if we don't get it, Gideon will always kill us on the 3rd turn unless we get a certain status effect.
You know who also has faith? GDQ chat. If you are subscribed to the channel, you have faith emotes.
But yeah, this is on. We pay to win a lot here in this neighborhood.
Yeah,
So
this is the highest
here comes BG.
skill. This is the most skillful you can be in an Octopath speedrun.
Well, I got EXP too.
Speaking of pay to win, no, I'm just kidding. I don't have any online card game questions, but you know who you are online card games.
Oh, I thought I got enough levels on Prim. I guess I didn't. Oh well.
Online card games are great. Like some Magic the Gathering Arena. Feels good.
Yeah.
You can use like a full or 3 boosted BG. It's less chance though if you don't full boost it. So here comes attempt number 2.
Oh, I got the fist. Exploding fist.
You got the good RNG fist.
Man. we'll
Except
see.
if you get it too many times, you can't take it.
You know, speaking of the fist, that's part of your body. So I have a question about your body. What is the smallest bone in the body?
The
The appendix.
The appendix is not a bone.
eardrum.
So that is, yeah, so it is the stapes in the ear. So I will give Sonny 10 seconds for that. Very nice.
GP2. Oh, Sag. Alright. That's 1 Gideon attempt down. Down drain. So yeah, Gideon will wipe you unless you get the Reflective Veil on your entire party on turn 4. So we basically get 2 attempts at BG unless you get really lucky, and then you kind of have to wing it from there.
I had another bone question as well. I didn't want to give
Stop
you
giving me EXP too! I don't want to see this. No! Stop giving me ×2 stuff.
All right, this question is ×3 then. The femur is the longest bone in the body, but what is the 4th longest bone in the body?
Tibia?
No, incorrect.
Is it on the legs?
I can't tell you that. It is the 4th longest bone in the body. The femur is on the leg. That is the longest one, but yeah, I'm not going to tell you what the 4th longest one is.
Rip my party.
It's a pretty funny answer if you ask me.
A funny bone?
But what is that bone called?
I have no idea.
Oh.
There's an official name for the funny bone?
Yeah, it's not just called the funny bone.
JP2 again. Feels good.
I'm on numero 3.
All right, it's called the humorous Sunny Muffin.
Humorous?
I'm gonna give you 5 times 3, so 15 seconds for Sunny Muffin. I was looking for humorous though, not just funny bone.
All right, we're out of here. Let's go.
I see.
What'd you get? EXP or JP5?
I got JP5.
Gaming.
Yeah, a game and
I spend no.
All right, what am I gonna get on the 3rd attempt here? Nice.
Let's go.
I'm feeling very strong. Hey, I got EXP 5. Okay. So I get to play the more risky game.
No, you don't.
So I don't have so EXP 5 works just because we have enough XP to just like tank attacks from Lucia, but my run would be like a little bit more riskier. For Sunny, it's more free because he has EXP or JP5, and he can learn Hang Tough. That's why we want JP5 on Gideon.
yeah, that's the menu I just did. Was getting hanged off on everybody. It basically makes it so your party, if you're at full health, you don't die with 1 attack. And Yvonne is super scary. So Yvonne's the hardest chapter 3 boss, like by a long shot. So we have to do some shenanigans to make it work with as little as possible. I didn't sell. I forgot to sell. That's okay.
You know, speaking of making things work, this thing makes the human body work. What is the most common element in the human body?
Red blood
Hydrogen.
cells.
Hydrogen.
Nope. Incorrect, both of you. One more guess.
Carbon.
That's the second most common.
Darn.
That's
Nitrogen.
19%. That is incorrect. Sanjan?
Salt.
I mean, sometimes when you're speedrunning, it really does seem like that, doesn't it? The correct answer is oxygen, but I really like that answer from Sanjan, so 10
Salt.
seconds for Sanjan.
Yeah,
We're
salt.
When you're speedrunning, it almost
We're
becomes 100%.
speedrunners.
Let's be real here.
55% of our body's made up of salt, especially when nothing goes right. So yeah, you'll see the JP and EXP5 basically converge, especially at Lucia. It's slightly different for Yvonne, but my fights are just generally riskier. But I can totally answer these 2 trivia questions that Cyrus has, right? They're number 3. I used to get them
Definitely.
wrong a lot, but the position 3 stands for chapter 3.
Yeah.
You know what question you won't get wrong? What is the first film published by Square?
Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within.
Very nice. That was 20 seconds for Sunny Muffin. Actually, the film did so badly, it delayed the Square Enix merger. Did you know that?
What?
It performed.
wasn't
I
that
actually watched it in theaters, and I thought it was pretty good. It just
I
wasn't a
thought
Final
it was
Fantasy
okay.
movie.
It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't like terrible bad.
I do recall watching it in theaters.
Yeah, I
When was a
remember
wee
watching
lad.
it in theaters.
Or maybe it's because people weren't as accepting of gamers back then, I guess.
I got
Or it
that
wasn't the
funny-
hip thing.
got the funny haha encounter in chapter 3.
They should have just called it The Spirits Within. It would have been fine, you know? There's no Final Fantasy for it.
Yeah, yeah. That'd have been the play.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember going to see that with some high school friends. That was a good time.
All right, I'm
the
ready to
resident
see the
gamer.
funny haha. I'm also ready to see a good turn order because at higher levels you get a better chance of a good turn order. We need to break these ads basically, or else we're in for a world of pain. And I do not like this turn order, but I guess I'll use Therion.
Oh, you're already on Yvonne. XP5 confirmed faster.
Don't worry, I got tornadoed. Alright, I got the
don't wanna
funny
see tornado.
haha.
Tornado
I
is
got the funny
attack you don't
haha
wanna see.
arc.
So yeah, we want to break everybody and then chuck a bunch of soul stones.
I cannot fail.
Yeah, that's why I bought a bunch of soul stones here. You need 3 soul stones to kill the ads. Alright, if I survive this turn and Cyrus survives, we are probably gamering.
You know, if you
No,
want to kill
killed
the ads,
Cyrus.
chat, you could subscribe to the channels. You can subscribe to Sanjan, you can subscribe to Sunny Muffin SR, you know, all of it. Just kill all the ads.
Alright, this works. I ideally did not want Theron to break because he needs boost for armor corrosive, but it's fine. Because after we killed the ads, Yvonne's kind of free.
You like that?
Oh, nice, I got a dupe. That's very good.
Out of my way. Take this.
Oh, I screwed up. My break was scuffed.
A gift for you.
Speaking of screw-ups, what was the name of the first online game published by Enix?
Thank you! That's my answer.
Thank
I
you
have
is
no idea what
incorrect.
you asked, but that was my answer just because you said it when Tressa said thank you.
It's, my guess is Final Fantasy 11,
No,
but then I also think like Black Desert Online.
Out of my
Was
way.
that-
no. I don't even know if
What was the question again?
What was the name of the first online game published by Enix?
Final Fantasy 11?
Nope.
Come and fight.
It's Crossgate. I don't know if either of you have heard of
Yeah,
Crossgate.
that's a
before.
game.
That's
Never heard
definitely a
of that
game.
Yep.
Time to close up shop.
Alright, that's Yvonne down.
Oh, you're gaming.
Gaming. I had to walk slow here because you can walk out of bounds. And I don't have to get the funny soul stones. As I got a dupe.
Speaking of gaming, in Octopath Traveler, what 2 monsters give invincibility for beast lore?
Armored armor. Or armored armor is one of them.
Animated armor, yep, I'll give it to you. What's the other one?
I don't know.
Chubby Kate.
That is correct. 20
Oh,
seconds
Chubby
for Sanjan. Very nicely done.
Oh, cute little kid. We have the finally a question on the cute little kitties. I love Kates.
Everybody loves Kates.
I don't love these encounters though. Cyrus first? That's not what I want. I can throw this though.
Take this.
Ow. Alright, easy break.
What next?
I don't need the Ice M anyways, but having that was really nice.
Speaking
I
of
got
easy
one
breaks,
dupe.
chat, we're going to have another poll coming up near the end of this run. Remember that, chat. We have 4 more options, 4 characters that you can select from for these 2 racers to be racing. Once we go into the 3rd race, it's going to be Ophilia, Alphin, Tressa, and Hannah. So get your... I guess get your desired one ready, but we will have that poll coming up again near the end of this race.
Do we not need the 50k chest?
Not for JP5. For EXP5, you can choose to skip it. It's the fight's a little bit riskier.
Alright, so I need to pick up an extra soul stone because I did not get enough dupes. Let's go into the derelict meme.
Alright, I need to get Fleetfoot on Therion because I'm gonna have a fun time. And Night Shield, right? Yeah. Because I need a Merchant and Therion before Lucia, or else I'm not gonna have a great time. I forgot to heal Prim. So this is why EXP5 is riskier, because I can basically sit here for a long time, but hopefully that won't happen, and I'll get it first try, and and a merchant will do their job.
So you need
Damn, I
60K
didn't get it
going?
first try. Yeah, you need 60k, because you
Okay.
collect on Lucia. You use 3 bets.
I have to get the haha funny Shadow Soul Stone.
Much to learn.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'll sit here and until I get a merchant and they're on before Lucia.
I cannot fail.
But you know what? That's okay, because honestly this route's pretty cool. The EXP5 route is pretty cool because you wouldn't expect it to work, but it works.
Does it work though? I don't know.
I've
You know
done
what
it
else
plenty
is
of times
cool?
before.
You know what else is cool is trivia questions. So, what are the 2 mammals that lay eggs?
The platypus and the ostrich? No, platypus.
Platypus is one.
What's it? It's like a horsey, but it's like not really. I don't know what they call it. I don't know what they call it.
I'll give you a hint. And this.
What?
And this.
Is that a hotfix show name?
No, it's not. Alright, I'll give you a more direct hint. And Knuckles.
And
Sonic
Knuckles.
and
Sonic.
Oh, and then
A hedgehog.
Yeah,
Hedgehog.
echidna.
An echidna.
Platypus and echidna is correct. So 10 seconds for Sunny Muffin. Congratulations. Yeah, I didn't know either of these. And then I asked one of our other showrunners, Smooth Operative, and she was like, yeah, platypuses lay eggs. I know that. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
everybody
clearly
knows
did
that.
not. I didn't.
Yeah.
yeah, clearly. I missed that in my platypus education class. PE, you know?
And so the reason why this route works with EXP5 is Error 1 is put in basically... Error 1's here is put in cover after sweep, and then that just, it's basically free for Tressa. She's got insight and cover for everyone, but just don't get crit. But I think that's like really rare
I've never seen
for
that.
any of the characters to get crit because Lucia doesn't have much speed.
Yeah, speed is tied to crit in this game. It's definitely not tied to turn order.
Tressa.
Stay strong.
Nice try. Nice try.
How about this?
No, you don't.
Let's do this. Done.
And then this should be a pretty free fight.
Nice try.
You know, speaking of free, this should be a pretty free question here. The French island of New Caledonia is named after what country?
Australia?
All right, I'm going to accept Sunny Muffin's answer because that's what I was hoping for. It's Scotland, which is also named Caledonia. So 10 seconds for Sunny Muffin. I would have also accepted Old Caledonia.
Take this. A gift for you.
Come and fight.
Alright, that's Lucia down. I'm actually going to do the safety safe because you also can't get an encounter. And if I got an encounter, it might be all ogre. I'm a Weenie Hut Junior gamer. How's your Lucia fight going?
Almost done.
So after basically like after the first turn for both of the JP and EXP5 fights, so Lucy is basically scripted. It's just a matter of how speedily you menu
Yeah,
through
you
the
just
fight.
gotta pay attention to how many shields you have. Like, I got a
Yeah.
ton of extra hits. And I also have to make sure to throw large soul stones, because I have a billion M stones for some reason.
I threw my last remaining M stone on the encounter. So. Alright, so time's coming up for me pretty soon, assuming I don't get a funny encounter, which I did before. In one of my practice runs a long time ago. It was not a great time. It's pretty rare to get an encounter, I think like way under 10%, but it's possible.
I mean, 10% is basically 100% Octopath Traveler.
Yeah.
All right. It looks
Time's
like
coming
our
up soon, but of course, time.
congratulations. By the way, the poll has finished for the next character, and it looks like Ophilia has won that poll.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's okay, well, we don't talk about kitties, but we do love Ophelia. Well, I do also do love my little mini gacha. Ophelia is definitely not as gacha. You can basically play it as like safe as you want, but I'll be doing the slightly more fun route. But at least both of us didn't have to use our gentle gamers agreement.
Yeah.
Because I think you got Giddy on second try, right? Or was it third?
Yeah, mine was second.
Mine was third.
I screwed up Yvonne, though. I had to reset Yvonne.
I think you got quite a few questions right too, but it's okay. Third time's a charm.
Yeah,
Fine
Sunny
for me.
needed... Oh, congratulations. GG. This is very close, actually, after we add in the trivia bonuses, because Sanjan had a minute 25 off, and Sunny Muffin SR had 2 minutes 31 seconds off the time, which is, what, a minute and 6 seconds difference? Let me try to do the math here on that. Minute and 6 seconds from... I don't know the exact time because I think it was very close. I think we're gonna need to retime. We're gonna need to retime that one during the break, everyone. I'm gonna try to figure that one out. But while I do that, I do want to remind everyone to follow both of our runners today. Obviously, we have one more race left to go, but during this break is a great opportunity to follow both Sanjan _ and Sunny Muffin SR. Twitch.tv/SunnyMuffinSR and Twitch.tv/Sanjan_. But besides that, everyone get ready, stay hydrated, and we will be right back with the third race again, which will be Ophilia. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Think Fast, the bi-weekly GDQ Hotfix trivia show where I, Richard, definitely not Corvame or Swoos, read off questions for our runners in a race of their own speed games. We just saw 2 incredible Octopath Traveler races, and we're about to see a third. Thanks to you, chat, for voting in this final poll, where we're going to be running Ophilia. And, we saw a very close race last time, and it was a little bit too close to call, so I didn't actually call it at the end, but it actually looked like Sunny Muffin won. So Sanjan had a 49:40 final time. Sunny Muffin had a 50:44 final time. But Sunny had a 1 minute and 6 second advantage from all of the questions. So it looked like Sunny Muffin actually won by 2 seconds there. So very good job from Sunny Muffin. Again, a very, very close race in that. So, we'll see who takes on this final race. Before we actually get started, though, I want to hear both of your opinions on Ophilia, because I know, you probably have some strong opinions. So, Sanjan, what are your thoughts on this final race here?
I love Mr. Warrior. Worrywart is my favorite summon ever, behind the Flurry Man.
All right, Sunny.
Ophelia is best girl, and yeah, her run is actually a lot of fun, so I'm pretty excited.
All right, and so yeah, are both of you ready for this final race?
I'm ready to rock. Third time's the
ready.
charm.
All right, it seems like you're both ready to answer some trivia questions and play the game. So we're going to get you started with the game in 3, 2, 1, go. Good luck.
Flame, guide us.
The flame guide us moment.
Ophelia only has one cutscene before you have to cancel a text box. It's fast, super quick. Yeah, this is
I love
Ophelia.
cutscenes. Yeah, there's actually quite a bit of different routes out there for Ophi. I'll be grabbing Mr. Worrywart. There's other more safer options like getting a Thief's Shrine, because we don't get Therion typically for some routes because he's just way too far and too much of a detour.
You know, speaking of, so every Ophelia runner loves Worrywart, but what is he so worried about?
Not doing inhibit.
Nope. Sanchan?
He's worried about the river.
That is
Because his
correct.
side quest is about the rivers. I
He's
don't remember exactly, but it's like
He's
the rivers
convinced
like
the
overflowing.
water level.
Is that the ice thawing
Yeah.
one? Is he ice
Yeah.
thawing? I
Correct.
don't remember.
Yeah, it's the ice thawing.
So he's worried that it won't stop rising and burst the banks and doesn't understand why nobody's doing anything. The water was rising because of melting snow, as submitted by Zazu. So 30 seconds for Sanjan off the top of this race.
Wow, 30 seconds. That's a
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
That was a
Worrywart
hard
lore
level
master.
question.
I'm a Worrywart lore master. And we're gonna grab summons because that's part of what Ophi can do. She's kind of like the opposite of Prim, but her guides are like always successful, but it's based on your level. So
Yeah, so we can't like cheat our way to a super good summon. We have to use this this tavern patron here. But yeah,
yeah,
summons in this
thankfully he
game.
works just fine though.
Yeah, summons in this game either have 2 or 3 abilities, and they have an equal chance to use any of those abilities. So Ophelia and Primrose's route to a lesser extent are just kind of based on like using the correct ability when we want it. So there is RNG, and we're gonna have to play around whatever our summons decide to use.
Yeah, for some routes, like you'll use summons all the way without getting Therion, and that's basically going to be kind of like RNG, and you have to work around it. But there are some routes where you just either get Therion or you get the Thief's Shrine, and it's extremely consistent.
Yeah, Therion's on the other side of the map though, and Ophelia doesn't like to walk that much, so we're gonna try to stick to her story zones.
And you know what? We like comedy moments, stream moments for chat. So
Yeah, this is how you
I
get
personally
content.
myself will not be grabbing Therion or a Thief's Shrine. We're gonna rely on Mr. Worrywart here.
Are you
I'm
talking about
just using-
consistency?
I'm using the notes that Sanjin sent me yesterday, so
That
I'm doing whatever they tell me to
rigged
do.
against your favor?
It's basically the Worrywart route.
Boost to you.
All right, anyway, speaking of consistency, so the brain is about 2% of the mass of the average body, but how much blood does it use?
60%.
30%.
All right, I will give that to Sunny. That is a closer answer. The correct answer is, so it is 2% of the mass. It uses 20% of your blood. So 5 seconds for Sunny Muffin.
That's a lot of blood. Wait, your worry
lot
wart
of
got
blood.
30 seconds, and the brain blood question is 5? Rigged.
Well, it would have been 10 if you had 20, but you said 30.
Oh,
so.
okay. I see how it is.
You know what? I'm just a Worrywart gamer. I know all about the Worrywart lore.
I'm a
Unfortunately,
Summon Wins gamer.
no more worrywart questions.
I'm also a
here.
Summon Wins gamer.
Oh, this is one windy boy right here. He's doing his job. Look at him go. It's actually bad
Yes.
when you get too many.
You know, speaking
Yeah,
of
it's
wind,
mostly just
the,
waste of time, but at least this is. I
The
guess
Ear-
it just makes the fight more consistent.
the Earth has wind, and so this question is about something on the Earth. So, what word could either refer to a French island located east of Madagascar, or something that you would go to years after graduating high school.
Reunion?
Mardi Gras?
Reunion Island. That is correct. That is submitted by Casanova. That is 20 seconds for Sonny Muffin. Yes, Reunion Island is just a small island off the coast of Madagascar.
I don't know why I kept thinking of Mardi Gras.
I was too gamer to go to my my high school reunion.
My high school reunion was during
Mine was
like
canceled from
2021,
COVID.
so I don't think
Yeah.
anyone
COVID.
wanted to go. Yeah.
I had it planned like the year before for me, and then they canceled it.
Well, I'm just old and a boomer, so mine was pre-COVID.
Speaking of old, in what year did the UK's Royal Entomological Society hold the first National Insect Week?
That's a lot of big words.
As yeah, National
go-
Insect Week. When was it?
1850.
I'm gonna go the 1600s.
Not that old for
wow.
either of you.
1918. Hi, Kitty. I'm not killing Kitty yet because it's really hard for me to do it with Wolfie.
Not quite.
2000.
One more guess for each of you.
2000.
1995.
Ooh, that was close. It is 1994. So we'll give 10 seconds to Sonny Muffin here for getting 1995 on the third guess. National Insect Week. That's surprising that
I
exists.
thought it would have been way earlier. Like, the Royal Society makes you think it's like way older than it is.
Why did they decide like in 1994 just then that insects are important to us? Let's have a day for them
Week even.
or
A
a
whole
week for them.
You know, there's Shark Week now, and people get really excited about Shark Week. I guess in 1994, they were all about Insect Week.
At least sharks are cool though. Honestly, you know they're not the bullies that
They
that
are
everyone makes
cool
them out
because
to
they're
be.
cold-blooded. Speaking
Exactly.
of blood, how many warm-blooded invertebrates are there?
Oh,
many?
invertebrates.
Yeah,
10.
how many warm-blooded invertebrates are there?
I'm gonna go with like 2.
Incorrect, both of you. One more guess I'll give you.
20.
5.
All right, Sonny Muffin was closest with 2. It was 0.
Oh wow.
So
I always thought there would be at least one.
I'll give 1 second to Sonny Muffin here
Woo.
because it is
Hey,
0.
that 1 second. That 1 second.
Every second counts.
That 1 second, yeah. If you get 2 of those 1 seconds, that could count. That could be the race.
As
right
proven
there.
by the last race, every second counts.
Exactly.
Think not.
Back in the subterranean study. It's one of the best places in the game.
You should have studied harder.
We always love lanterns here. We love lamp.
I love beating up lanterns. I also got a Shadow Soulstone, so I'm gaming.
Oh wow. I didn't pay attention. I don't know my inventory.
I'll not be
Yeah, there's a lot of little like micro optimizations that you can take here. And this route, so Ophilia has a Kate route that is like, it's the most cursed thing ever. But it saves 4 minutes over this route. So if you want a fast time, be prepared to spend hours grinding Kates with Ophilia.
I love myself, so I will not do it. That's why I ran from the kitty. I let the kitty live for another day.
Yeah, she can technically kill it. It's just not likely.
Oh, nice. I got Mr. Summon Winds going in. You want to go in again? Wishful thinking. Okay, Russell's a little bit of a long fight because you don't have any fancy tools, but at least you have Summon Winds, guy.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to Primrose in that regard, where you actually have to like fight the boss instead of just throwing a soulstone at it.
Oh, there we go. There's Mr. Summon Winds guy going in.
Oh, flames. Wrong.
But at least Holy Light and Fireball deal a good amount of damage.
Oh, I got the good break. Let's go.
My tavern pay or my summon winds guy ran away from me.
I'll do my best.
Yo, my summon winds guy is just going in.
Yeah, so's mine. This is a good RNG.
Let your wounds be.
You love to see it. I don't even think I'm gonna need a second break.
Speaking of breaks, so I have 4 lumbar vertebrae. The average person has 5 lumbar vertebrae, but how much of the population has 6 instead of 5?
20%?
Time guides us true.
Like a 2%.
All right, I'll
Why
give
did
you
the
each
show
one
so
more
simple?
guess.
10%.
5%.
All right, the answer was 10% actually, so Sanjay gets a good 10 seconds off of that. Congratulations on your 10 seconds.
10 seconds of gaming.
10 seconds of gaming.
Alright, so like any other single story, after this we gotta go grind for good old evasive maneuvers. I think chat knows the drill here. I love grinding for evasive maneuvers. I love totally going to Whistlewood.
Whistlewood's our favorite place in this game.
Hi,
It's just so
frogs.
cozy and comfy.
I'll not be defeated.
Hi, flea.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm glad Ophilia won though, because we get to show off some 3-character gaming too.
Yeah. Actually, we did the 2 routes that use 3 characters. Well, technically, Sunny does, would be using more 3-character or 4-character routes than I do, but yeah. We only recruit 3 characters. Spoilers.
Interesting. A gift for you.
Oh my god, I found another cute little kitty! Aww.
Not bad. A pup.
Wow, our luck has been just like absolutely insane.
I know.
Speaking
Oh,
of
man, we
lucky,
countered that.
these people weren't lucky. What was the first major video game streaming service?
Justin TV?
No, video game streaming service.
Oh,
Justin TV was not even close to the first either. I remember watching many others stream.
Not Steam. Steam?
video game streaming, Stadia.
What was before Stadia?
I don't even know.
Not
On
Steam.
live. On live.
Oh,
That's obscure.
That is submitted by TSD, the Sound Defense. Thank you, TSD, for the question.
that is that's a
Justin TV was like super new. I remember watching live stream. Ustream was up, as well.
I thought stream and I just immediately went to live stream, so I'm
Yeah, I
not
was thinking
sorry.
everyone would. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm okay. If it was Game Streams, that's a completely different story. That
Yeah,
I
the
do not
Gome
know. I only
player?
know Stadia.
The Gome player was a mainstay, watching that at like 5 a.m.
We don't need Scholar Shrines route, right?
No, not unless you
Alright,
do kitty cat route, which I'm pretty sure you're not doing, right?
No.
The true kitty cat route.
Yeah, Sanjin luckily had all these routes prepared for limit break, and I had to scramble to attempt to be able to put on a reasonable show for this.
Speaking of Limit Break, everyone be sure to check out some of those Limit Break VODs. Sanjan and Sunny Muffin were both there in attendance, so you can check out their faces and their run/commentaries.
I know everyone thinks I'm a Tyranitar, but that time I was Gengar, because I only had the Gengar hat
It's true.
in attendance. But you'll watch a much better version of me running Prim single story than the last one I did today. But I suppose both of them are good because it shows you the reality, the dualities of Prim single story.
The reality of being an Octopath Traveler game, or
Pretty much. I'm surprised we grab Tressa for pretty much every single story, unless you do the Ophi Tressaless route, which is a thing. but I'm not gamer enough for the Tressa-less route.
Speaking of Tressa, what's Tressa's last name?
Corazon.
That's close. If Sonny...
Colazone, or something like that.
It's on the tip of my tongue. It is calzone.
Calzones. Oh, that sounds good right about now. But it is Colzione. Colzione.
Yeah, calzone. That's what I said.
I'm giving that one to Sanjan. We're going to give 10 seconds to Sanjan for that one.
I appreciate the semi-pity points question mark.
You said Colazone.
Colazone,
Which is
yeah.
just mixing up the Z and the I.
Oh, okay. Close enough.
Colzione.
Calzone. Yeah, exactly.
I've never had a calzone before, so...
It's like kind of like a stromboli. Have you had a stromboli?
I never had a stromboli.
Have you eaten a pizza before?
Wow.
Yes.
All right. Close.
It's kind of like that, but worse in every way.
Yeah, basically.
It's like the... What was that shop? Quinoa's? Quiznos?
Klonoa's. Klonoa is a video game.
Quinoa?
Let's get down to business.
Oh yeah, we love Silstones. This
Oh,
is
it's
Mick and
a-
Mac for the third time.
Calzones are kind of like a big pizza roll,
Yeah,
but
that's...
worse.
A gift for
Okay, I remember now, because I think... Okay, I actually have had it once a long time ago.
you. Could have studied harder.
I don't think I liked it, though.
All right, so yeah, Tressa 1. We've done Tressa 1 3 times now, right? So it's a
Yeah.
pretty good chapter. We like Tressa.
Someone in chat says Tressa's last name is, I would guess, worst girl.
Actually, we've gotten Cyrus 3 times, too.
That's a Quadro will ban you for that kind of banter.
Quadra don't watch. And Tressa lovers don't watch.
Tressa's okay. She's okay-ish. She's
She's
useful
bad
in the speedrun.
RNG. She's useful in the speed run, but she's bad RNG. If you ask me.
All right, Tressa 1 done.
Yeah, again, we're pretty much doing a lot of exploration. We pretty much need, like, not too much money, but, like, we kind of have some far exploration to do.
Yeah, Ophelia's route is kind of lucky because her chapter 3 boss only needs 1 set of vets instead of 2, like most. It's pretty good. It's pretty fast.
Yeah, the chapter 3 and chapter 4 boss varies, kind of like based on what you get or what you use. But
Yeah, we did have
it's-
We did have like an Ophelia single story tournament, which kind of spurred a lot of the optimizations for this category. That was pretty cool.
yeah, that was like around the time like 3 characters started to take place, and there's already 3 character routes for Therion, and I think Haunted, but like Mamgar was the first to look into 3 character without using Tressa, and then I kind of adapted it with Tressa. And then a lot of route optimizations started from there. But yeah, this is basically a result of the 3 character revolution, because we always used to use 4 characters, and some of them, like Therion, 4 character Therion was just like not great. But there are actually also benefits since we killed the cute little kitty. We would have to do 1 more scrutinize in chapter 2 that we don't have to do, and we all know Cyrus isn't the best at scrutinizing people at low levels,
super
so
good. We get the funny haha 30% that's actually 2%.
yeah. We had 2 chances at it at least.
You know, speaking of scrutinizing people, who is the only non-human to testify in front of the U.S. Congress?
What?
Who's the only non-human to testify in front of the U.S. Congress?
The cultured Kate. Because
Nope.
Kate's would testify and just say meow, and then they'd instantly convince the U.S. Congress that they have done nothing wrong. I'm going with cultured Kate.
Nope.
I have some really good politically incorrect answers, but I'm not going to say them. I'm going to bite my tongue.
Which is
Alright,
why I
so
said kitty cat.
If Jew Horse was in the chat still, he would definitely get this. But it is Elmo.
Oh, okay. That's
Oh.
fun.
That's
way more fun than the answers I was going to
music
say.
education and
Yeah.
research. I
You know what? Go
appreciate you
Elmo.
still.
Elmo's the real MVP, honestly. I still think cultured Kate would be the better answer because cats fix everything.
I agree.
Yeah, really, there should just be animals in all workplaces. I think everybody would just be better off for it.
I guess unless you're allergic to them.
Yeah.
No, they can, it's fine. Just take some allergy pills. That's what I do. I'm allergic to cats. I do.
They're just so cute.
Yeah.
Just like
adorable.
chat. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, chat's cute.
Chat's full of cuties.
And they're very smart.
Just like our contestants here, because you're both going to answer this question, right?
Sure.
Totally.
I'm going to answer it. I'm not going to say if it's
All
right
right.
or not.
What method of photographic development involves treating a sheet of silver-plated copper to fumes and exposing it in a camera?
Infrared?
No.
What method?
Yes. What method of photographic development?
A Polaroid. I don't know.
Incorrect. All right, give me a funny answer. Both of you give me a funny answer.
What's the fatal frame thing? I don't know.
All right, close enough. All
I'm
right,
just gonna
same
say
here.
magic. You just use magic like fire to whip up a painting. There you
Right,
go.
anyways, Railcoon in chat is correct. Daguerreotype is the correct answer. So, 10 minutes for Railcoon. Unfortunately, we can't show that on the overlay here, but it is 10 minutes for Railcoon. So,
What was the
congratulations
answer?
to them. Daguerreotype.
That's a word? Okay. Today I learned.
I'm learning new words today.
It was the first publicly available photographic process.
Was it like the 1800s? Like I used to like honestly look at those
Yeah,
like
it
old
was.
historical restored photos. Okay.
Yeah, 1860s, 1850s.
I want Railkin
That's
on
where
my
they
trivia
originated
team.
from. I know.
Next
I'll
event,
remember that
we're
next
going
time.
to trivia.
If I go to a bar with Ray, I want them on my team.
Yeah, they'll win trivia and then you get to win prizes.
I love prizes.
I love the prize of time save and points on the totally correct points scale.
Yeah.
I've done my research on
Oh, I got the funny haha birds. Sag.
What to do?
I just escaped from them. Just kidding. I didn't escape from them.
Yeah, so this is a very high level area noted by the danger level, like 50 or whatever this is. So these birds are just certain death. It's sad.
RPG jerk birds.
Yeah, classic.
Oh, you're talking about the big birds. I got the little cute little birds that just waste your time.
Oh yeah, I'm in Grandport.
I'm making my way down to
Town. Walking fast. Faces
Yeah.
past and you're homebound.
Oh, that's the new next GDQ show is a karaoke.
Yeah, staring
Karaoke
blankly
speedrun
ahead.
show.
Just making my way through a crowd. Who sang that song?
Miley
It's not
Cyrus.
official. That's
Paula
incorrect.
Abdul. I have no
No.
idea.
Vanessa Carlton. Don't worry, that wasn't worth any time because I didn't put that in the question here. So
It's like the extra points on the totally existent point scale, like in his
Yeah.
line.
exactly.
Yeah, we're basically kind of done with exploration. Well, Ophi's exploration
I'm
kind of
not.
has multiple parts, but not like it's big. We do basically buy a lot of soul stones, though, because we love our soul stones. We throw soul stones like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, fortunately, like, I don't know. One of the things that makes this speedrun a lot of fun is, like, the game kind of scales in a way where, like, stuff is only overpowered for so long. So, like, soul stones are really overpowered in the early game. And then the mid-game hired help is very overpowered. But then, like, by the late game, you need something else. So, like, it has a really cool progression when you're doing, like, the longer runs.
Yeah, and for the longer runs, you use the power of sorcerers. It's really cool because you get to see big damage numbers.
Yeah, so I'm really hoping Octopath 2, like, throws a wrench in the formula and we have to, like, be creative.
They did say they would improve on lastings, and I think they do look at speedrunners secretly, especially because they had the speedrun achievement. And buy these soul stones here.
Oh, you're way ahead of me.
And I'm totally going to get this 30% scrutinize. Yeah, I got no encounters.
We can catch you right up
Thankfully.
with a trivia question, Sonny, here.
Let's do it.
So, what famous mystery writer worked as a pharmacy technician during World War II?
Stephen King?
Nope.
Famous mystery writer. I have
Yes.
no idea. I don't even know any mystery writers.
Neither do I. I
I
don't
don't know how to
Alright.
read.
I don't read books.
I
I
get
play
scared
games.
at
Games is my
words, so-
media.
Literally, a text box showed up yesterday, and I screamed louder than I screamed the rest of the night yesterday. It's Agatha Christie, everyone. Agatha Christie.
Vaguely heard of that name.
I've never heard of that name. I'm sorry, Chad. I don't read books. Games are my media.
Games are the media
Games
of
are
the
how I
future.
read.
You don't need to read books when there are text boxes that show up that you can read in a video game.
I have a hard enough time reading these condensed notes.
Are you insulting Sanjan's notes right in front of her?
I know, SMH.
They're so condensed that stuff is missing. No, they're good notes. It's much better than the other notes that you have to read a lot. Reading little better than reading a lot.
It's not great for like an seasoned speedrunner, but like for a new person, detailed notes are always good.
Yeah, for sure.
I've ran it enough personally, so I don't need, per se, notes. Since I also
did
have
you-
to practice all 8 single stories.
How'd your scrutinize guy go?
Third try. And then I skipped the encounter outside Mirkwood, so I am very gaming.
Do we need the 3,500 chest, or do we just go?
I would grab it.
Alright. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. You can always grab more soul stones for the final fight. Caught by surprise! Alright, I got my just desserts.
Speaking
Ow.
of desserts, how many spiders does the average person eat in their sleep over 1 year?
20.
5?
Wrong and wrong. One more guess each.
4.
10.
All right, I'll give it to Sanjan. 5 seconds for Sanjan because of 0.
Oh, is that just like a myth?
It's over 1 year. In a lifetime, it is like about 8. But that is, 8 over however long your life is, as opposed
Oh,
to
so,
0 in a year.
so it should have been like 0.1, right? 0.1 in a year. You eat a leg of a spider every year.
The spider just walks up and the leg falls into your mouth.
Oh
for
my
the rest
God.
Of it. Just keeps walking on.
Got by surprise. Feel bad.
I survived my got caught by surprise moment.
Just every year on January 1st, like as you're asleep or whatever, from your New Year's festivities, the spiders just, the spiders all come out. They all just drop their legs into someone's mouth. They walk back into their web or whatever.
Thank you for that image, Richard.
You're welcome. That's what I'm here for.
I'm not sure if I really want to think about that. Well, it's a good thing I ate lunch already.
Yo, same. I had a tomato soup with a grilled cheese. Oh, it was so good.
I had rice and I guess like and pork. Also big doggo. We don't use vets on it because we just throw more soul stones at it. It turns out throwing soul stones if you don't have armor corrosive works sometimes.
Yeah, Ophilia's soulstone routing is very tight. She needs a lot of them.
Alright, I need to actually remember to do this right because last time I did this test run, I botched chapter 3 and had to do mystery managed shady figure without, which depending on how safe you are with soulstone routing, you can do it with or without. You can basically do the entire Ophi route without needing to get, or like this route without needing to get inhibit. You would just need to get enough endless items procs, which has a 25% chance of happening. So just get lucky. That's the name of the game.
We're really good at getting caught by surprise. Feels good.
Should buy this. Oh, what am I doing?
You're playing Octopath Traveler here on the GameStone Quick Twitch channel.
I think I bought 2 L or Palm L's when I shouldn't have. Oh well, I have extra money. I usually play like pretty safe when it comes to marathon runs, as I should be.
You gotta go risky and go for all the time save so I can catch up.
True. Well, I've done like YOLO stuff and I still made it, so.
So I am stuck in Mirkwood still.
Imagine having Kate XP and still getting ambushed every 10 seconds. But yeah, I'm basically doing more of Obi Story. You get like a lot of soul stones here, so which is why I'm going for them.
That was the sloppiest menu of my life. All good. We're out of here. We're going to Hortvitnir.
Hortvitnir. Big doggo. Or one of the many big doggos. There is another big doggo, which is even tougher, but we won't talk about that.
There's another big doggo?
Yep. Somewhere out there in the far reaches of the land.
Oh, EI proc. Let's go. So yeah, we have an ability called Endless Items that you have a chance to proc whenever you throw an item. And we want to proc a lot of them because we're going to be throwing a lot of soul stones. I only got 1, which is, it's okay. Not the greatest, but not the worst.
And you ideally want as many as you can. Like, you can get by with 0, but you would just have to pick up, like, more backup stones. Like, basically the soul stone routing can vary, like, based on how risky or how safe you want to be. Also, a fun fact, you do not need to talk to Matthias. Yeah, oh, you know what? I did it again. I forgot to get Warrior Word.
Oh, no.
No. Come back. Come back to me.
Speaking of did it again, and oops, who sang that song?
Britney Spears.
All right, we'll call that one a tie. That wasn't even in here, but it's a jam.
It's like 90s jam moment. Alright, I had to do like pretty precise movement here. It's not the end of the world if I get encounters here, but it's really annoying because some of these encounters are hard to break, but I am a gamer. And so, I don't think we mentioned this yet, but there are multiple ways to kind of like reset your encounter steps. You've seen some of them already. Some, like, this is going to be one of them. Like, we do the save and quit, or like we transition to a different area with a different name. As these screens are basically too long to get an encounter, so...
Yeah, Ophilia has some like the worst screens in single stories. They're pretty likely to get an encounter, and you really don't want one.
And you also have a pretty high chance of getting ambushed.
Did I not get you? How do you... What? Where's my... Oh, there's my Thunder L. Okay. I was like, I already scrutinized it. We're good.
Here and now.
Alright, here's our best friend forever, Worrywart. The fight can vary a little bit based on what he does. If he does inhibit, that's ideal, but that's also fine.
I'll get my money's worth.
Because I can just defend with Cyrus instead.
Let's do this. Try this.
Nice dupe.
Mind you, no, you will not.
Alright, so if Worrywart doesn't inhibit here, it's fine, but it just means I use more soul stones. And even if you're like short money, there's like lots of places in Ophi single story where you can get money. Yeah, he didn't inhibit there, but it's not like the worst thing ever. It just means I throw more stones. We just need to make sure Mystery Man dies first here.
Yeah, while being like a pretty convenient speedrun boss, Mystery Man Shady Figure, like they have their health pool split, so you don't have to deal like as much damage because Vets hits everything. But you do have to have like a certain HP threshold, and it's a little bit annoying.
I'm just gonna chuck a stone. This should be fine.
Try this on for size.
Alright. Yeah, you need to throw like 3 extra stones, which is quite a bit, but it's honestly fine. It's not like the worst thing ever, and I will be kind of grabbing a little more here. I did collect extra money to make up for the possible extra L-Palms I bought, so... And now I could just get to hold B here a while.
Holding B seems pretty hard.
Yeah, imagine having cutscene skip.
Speaking of
know.
hard, what is the hardest substance in the human body?
Hardest substance?
Sorry, what did you say?
The bone? The chitin? However you call
Marrow.
it?
No. Unsure.
All right. The answer is tooth enamel.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That makes sense.
No time for either of you.
No, not Grandport. Why the Noble Court? Alright, so this area, as again, it's not a really long screen, but we're guaranteed an encounter. Thankfully, though, it's going to be always be the same encounter. I did learn thousands of years on the Ophi because we're always going to get 2 Drakes, plain Drakes here, and they're weak to only bow and spear, which thankfully all of us have. But they are very dodgy, so we'll be missing a lot, but having Cyrus with the Unerring Bracelet will help. They also like to use they also like to lower your defenses a lot.
I'm getting.
I get lucky
hit with the
here.
chapter 3 encounters. These encounters are really bad with OP3 character. You really don't have a lot of options to break them.
I'm gonna I don't need an unerring bracelet anymore, so it's gonna take that off.
You do need the extra HP though. Matthias is not nice.
Yeah, that's why we had to buy empowering bracelets. There is a route where you can kind of go without, but that requires a Kate or to kill a Kate first try and do a little extra stuff, and we of course won't be doing that. More than good enough.
All right, we'll see if I can finish chapter 3 at some point.
I believe in you.
You'll get there.
Yeah, Ophelia has a lot of variance in her runs, which is bad because her Kate route is the worst.
Yeah, it's probably the worst because you have to grab a summon that does flurry, but he doesn't flurry like most of the time, and the flurry like hits between 2 and 4 times. And a lot of the times the kitty cat goes bye-bye.
Speaking of getting there, it looks pretty dark on Sunny Muffin's screen, so I have a question. Why are the Dark Ages referred to as such?
What's it because of the Black Plague?
Pre the invention of candles? I don't know.
Incorrect, both of you. I'll give you each another guess.
I think it's because like it was the Dark Age. It was like where like countries weren't like prospering, something like that.
Pre-industrial revolution.
No, that was way before. I know that was way before the Industrial Revolution because it's like the medieval times. That's all I know.
The lack of records compared to the surrounding periods of time.
Ah, okay.
The term was first used by an Italian scholar in the 1300s. Most modern historians refer to it more like early Middle Ages, but yeah, the Dark Ages are just because they didn't want to write stuff down. They were just as, not fans of reading as we are, really. So.
Or maybe they're just trying to 1v1 everything and just forgot about writing, which I don't blame them.
That's fair.
No, stop funny soul stoning. Okay, good. I don't want to see any funny soulstone business in the club here. Nice dupe. So Matthias has 2 attacks that it can do. He does both Consuming Darkness and attack. We ideally want him to use Consuming Darkness because we can always use cover for the regular attack. But if he does attack first, then we have no guard against it. So hopefully Matthias is nice. And we also have to get inhibits. Unless you got a lot of soul stones. Inhibit is a requirement to beat this fight. Unless you get really lucky with soul stones. So I do like seeing staggered turns here. I do not like seeing attack. But this I can kind of recover if she dies. Of course. Of course I get ideal turn orders, because why not? I'm actually gonna refreshing jam Wolfie and just throw stones.
Are you already on Natty?
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting dupes like no other. Nice. Alright, go get him, Warrior Wort. Nice, okay, turn 3 inhibit defense, we win.
Nice, GG.
Congrats.
And Warrior Wort going in. I actually have to be full BP here. For this. I did use a soul stone prior, so we're basically good to go. And I have extra soul stones. But yeah, even if someone dies before they get their turn, you can recover it based on like good turn orders and inhibit or Warrior Wort being your boy.
Yeah, Natty's actually a really forgiving boss as far as end bosses go for Octopath. Like, it could be worse. It could be Red Eye.
It definitely could be Red Eye. Yeah, Red Eye. It's like you can find your ways out of Red Eye, but it's harder than like Matthias.
Oh, I got a chubby Kate.
You know,
Aww.
speaking of red eye, that's something that could happen with cameras, and cameras have a certain amount of megapixels to them. In terms of image size,
Time's coming up soon. Sorry.
how many megapixels can humans see in?
How many megapixels?
Time.
1.4.
GG. Oh, we can see way better than 1.4 megapixels.
I don't know what a megapixel is.
5 megapixels.
Like a phone is like 11. Like a phone nowadays is like 11. Like a good camera is like 20 to 60.
Boomer. I have a flip phone.
Do you actually?
No.
No.
In my days too, we used the the little Nokia, like those little tiny phones with the little number pad for texting.
The answer is 576, by the way. 576 megapixels.
That's like 500 more than both of us estimated. More than 500.
And with a larger trivia bonus, it looks like Sanjan won this final race, by the way, Sonny. So it is
Congrats.
1-2. Congratulations, Sanjan.
That was actually a really close race, though. That was fun. And there's just 2 seconds. Every second counts.
Yeah. We'll give Maddie one go and then probably call it there. This run is pretty scuffed, but that's okay.
You got my Primrose treatment.
Yeah. That's just that's how Octopath be some days.
Yeah, even with like the easier single stories, like sometimes RNG just says no, you shall not pass.
We might be able to finish. My controller disconnected.
Uh-oh.
Controller, please.
All right, well, you're figuring that out, Sanjan. Do you have any final shout-outs that you would like to make?
Shout outs to the Octopath community for being awesome people, also making up some of the questions that we answered here. A really great group, really welcoming. If you want to learn speedruns, we're definitely the community to be. There's basically runs for pretty much anyone, and if you like shorter runs, Octopath's the place to go, especially for RPGs. Also, shout outs to Sunny for being a great racer. He might have won this, but it's okay.
I'll put it in
still
chat
other
here.
places.
Go to speedrun.com/Octopath to find resources. You can join their Discord. You can check out the runners and runs on the site there.
Yeah, the Octopath community is definitely one of my favorite speedrunning communities. They're great. Only nice things to say about these people.
The Octopath community is full of Bagel Bites lovers, which I approve.
All right, so no encounter OP4, which is good.
Nice.
We're gonna be going into Matthias here in just a second.
Hopefully, Matthias doesn't do the funny like he did to me.
Yeah. What was your final time? Did you have a timer up?
No, I didn't have a timer up.
44:58.
That's like a very, very
44:58 Ophi?
That's a really good Ophi time.
Wow, that's really good.
44:08 after the trivia bonus.
Oh, we got to submit that to the leaderboards. That's
Oh, I should submit that to the
Completely
leaderboards.
legal
Totally.
trivia percent.
I gotta claim my top totally not a Kate time.
yeah, that's like a really good time. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Sanjin is a really good runner of this game. For sure.
Yeah, I took quite a bit of I took like extra bit of safety too, but I also got like really lucky. That's what like single story sometimes boils down to. Like even like there is a lot of luck involved. There's also like some like kind of like micro skill involved too. It's just a little bit of everything.
Yeah, the menus in this game are like really, really fluid, which is like it allows for some really good skill expression, like to be able to do them super quick, especially in the longer categories. Like the shorter categories don't have as much menuing, but they're still really fun. Oh, I should have switched to English and done the dialogue. Darn.
spout all the pretty words you like. You know the truth. I don't remember the rest of it. I know I'm a terrible Matthias gamer. Actually, let me see if I can find it. Nah, that's too long to talk. You can probably Google it for the funny English voice line that Matthias does. Actually, fun fact, I think Matthias and Therion share the same English voice actor. There's your little bit of trivia, if I'm correct on it.
Oh, turn 2 inhibit.
Oh, you got the perfect fight?
I need one more inhibit,
Oh, okay.
but we'll see. It should be good.
You're gonna get infinite dupes on your L-stones, and who needs a second inhibit?
No, we got the second inhibit. All right, cool.
Nice,
Should be-
easy clap,
should be
GG.
easy. Yeah, Reflective Veil is pretty good. It's a fun ability. You deal a lot of damage with it in this fight.
It's the only use of reflective veil that we have. That we use in like almost I think all the speedrun. There's no other
Yeah.
speedrun that uses it. I mean, it's still optional to use, but like it's really fun to use, especially when you get inhibit and it reflects off of him.
Yeah, my inhibit guy was actually really good. He's getting a bonus after his performance today.
He's getting a raise, and he doesn't have to worry about the sea levels rising.
Yeah,
He saved the world.
sweet. And this is going to be the second text box, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, second text box.
And time.
GG.
GG. Congratulations. All right. Sonny Muffin, do you have any final shout outs that you would like to give?
My final shout out is to follow and subscribe Sanjin. She is an amazing speedrunner and a wonderful person. So,
Yep, Sanjan _ everyone. Be sure to check out twitch.tv/Sanjan _, twitch.tv/Sonny Muffin SR.
Follow
Oh,
Sonny
I
Muffin
don't
too.
stream.
He streams good.
sometimes.
He streams good Path of Exile content though.
All right, as
Yeah,
we
so-
oh, go ahead.
Sorry,
go
that
ahead.
was nice. Thanks for having us for Think Fast.
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun coming up with some of these questions as well. I am just the replacement host, chat. Corvame and Swoos will be back in 2 weeks with your normal kind of banter for Think Fast. But I had a great time with Sanjan and Sunny here as well. So be sure to check both of them out as we get ready to close out today. Before we go, though, I do have a reminder for everyone. So we have AGDQ 2023 online coming up January 8th to the 15th. The submission period for that is closed for the main games, but for everything released after September 1st, there's a new game submission period from November 6th to the 12th. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for more info on that. And we also have in 2 weeks' time, we are going to be having the Frost Fatales 2023 game submissions opening on the 14th of November. So be sure to check that out as well when that comes up. You can go to gamesdonequick.com for more info on all of that. But, that is it for tonight. We will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, so be sure to stay tuned for both It's Dangerous to Go Alone and PB Precipice coming up on tomorrow. And yeah, that is it for the show tonight. Be sure to stay tuned. We're going to try to find someone to raid, so be sure to send the love over to them as well. And have a good rest of your day or night, everyone. Take care.